rubes that have never been a part of a sport at all, who go out and ruin it and do things that you don't do in that sport. Like rube New York fans that go out and cheer bad shots by Americans and, taunt guys. It's just not golf, bro. If you can't handle that, if it's too big for your pea brain, and again, if you're going out to these exclusive, nice golf courses where it's a game played in quiet, you're screaming and yelling, you're a tool, man. If you go out to the players and you scream at guys, you're just a joke. I mean, I hope you got the attention you were looking for. It all looks rather silly, to be honest. But I don't know that I don't understand this new trend of like picking a favorite and getting on another guy like he did something to you. I felt for Wyndham Clark a little bit. I mean, he hadn't been the perfect. He hadn't exhibited perfect behavior. He tore up the locker room at Oakmont last year in frustration with the way he played. Not because he was mad at his service. And so he's fiery. He wears it on his sleeve a little bit. Way out of line by the New York fans. Again, what a shocker. What a shocker that New York can't get it right. It's golf. It's the U.S. Open. This dude's an American. Lost his mom to breast cancer 10 years ago. Can you, at the very least, just be neutral? Cheering when a guy hits bad shots and, being disappointed when he hits good one. It's just weak. He's an American playing the U.S. Open. He has lapped all your, whatever faves you're pulling for. He's been lapping them all week. And I get Scheffler, and it's his birthday, and that's all fine. That's great. But don't get after a guy on the golf course. It's not how golf works, man. If you're doing what you call it, Ryder Cup, there's some team situations where you can surely show a preference, and you can even show a preference for a golfer. That's fine. But you don't ride the other guy. You don't go out and heckle him and cheer his bad shots unless you're just a miserable jerk. There's just no other way around it, man. It's time for a mirror check. I think one of the greatest, biggest misperceptions in the country right now is people think they funny and they ain't. We got more guys thinking they're funny who are just absolute tools than we've ever had in the history of the country. And I would suggest if you go out to a golf course, the U.S. Open, and pay your $400 to follow the genteel sport, and you screaming and yelling and taunting, and then you're doing it wrong, man. That's all. I think it was a little bit of the story yesterday. It really was. That Wyndham Clark had to battle a home crowd and the course to win the U.S. Open. Why? Because he got ticked at the U.S. Open last year and beat up a clubhouse, something that half the audience could find themselves doing with the right pressure point. I was rooting for him to finish it off by that point. I mean, I don't know. I root for the the greatness, root for the legacy of Scheffler, but I mean, Wyndham Clark is a bulldog, man. He's got a football mentality. Wyndham Clark should be popular with y'all. He shouldn't be an unpopular golfer. Maybe those little, Lucy's up there in New York where they, either they're over the top one way and the kind of fans that destroyed the city after the Knicks win, or they're over the top the other way, and they put on their topsiders and their loafers and they make their way up to the Hamptons and show us what tools they are with the way they act. Wyndham Clark shouldn't have to overcome a home course disadvantage. He just shouldn't. It's weak. You want to cheer for Scheffler, and I would suggest Wyndham Clark's got more want to in his pinky than Scheffler has. You won't see comments and questions from Wyndham Clark, who's also a man of faith like Scheffler, talking about how it's not that important to him. I mean, he's out there grinding, trying to win. Certainly a lot more than a bunch of the other silver spoons. So how he became persona non grata, and you guys ruined his U.S. Open for him up there. It was ruined. He said the right things after. Could have been a special day. You ruined it, you jackasses. Why? Why? What did Wyndham Clark do at Shinnecock to get on your bad side? Well, anyway, he battles the crowd and the course, and he wins the 2026 U.S. Open. And inevitably, the question becomes, because this is what happens when you're measured against greatness, is what's wrong with Scotty Scheffler? It's over, man. I'm tired of saying Scheffler's the favorite every week. No, he's not. He's not the favorite. He wasn't the favorite this week. We said before, is Scotty Scheffler going to win? No. Why is he the favorite? I don't know. But this is week after week after week that Scheffler's right there in position, and he can't make any of the shots that he has to make to be a difference maker. And so we're real close to it being a lost season for Scotty Scheffler. And he's contended. I mean, his floor is so high that he can play, B golf and be right there but you can't beat the best in the world who are playing their A game with your B game. And Scheffler keeps bringing the B game to the majors, especially when it matters. Plenty of chances to get back in it. The bottom line is this, and this is what we've seen with Scheffler in his career. When he putts, he's unbeatable. That's what it boils down to. He was going through this, right? Remember this a few years ago before he got hot and he won, Bay Hill Players Masters. His putting was terrible, and they changed him into a mallet putter, and then the putting got good, and he was unstoppable for a year and a half. If Wyndham Clark would have hit Scott Scheffler's putts, and Scott Scheffler would have putted Wyndham Clark's putts, then Scheffler would have won by 10. Because he can't putt. I mean, it's bad. It's not, he's a great player / putter who's not putting good. Nah. To be with the greats, to really pile them up, you got to get hot and roll in 10, 15 footers, and Scheffler just won't do it. And he misses shorties. Man, he missed a couple of shorties this week. I mean, he really should have gone into yesterday being 3 or 4 under, just with little 2, 3, 4 foot putts that he can't knock down. But I feel a little bit for Wyndham Clark, man. I mean, here you are winning your National Open, the U.S. Open, and these dudes are like anti-you. I don't get it. It's weak. It's weak. And by the way, not in the mood today. I battled cold all weekend. Don't come at me with the text line and tell me why it was okay to do that to Clark, or you can just GTH as well. Because there's and he was very humble, remorseful about what he'd done. He handled it great for the fans to have been so ugly to him in winning such an important national championship, to treat him like he's Phil or, one of these other internationals you don't like. It was just absolute weak sauce. From the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures, I loved Clark's complete remorsefulness and humility, answering questions repeatedly about Oakmont. I think it sort of proves how a sports psychologist can benefit someone, I suppose. I think the psychology of it comes into play more when you're competing. We can all deal with, a Q&A here and there. But we're letting too many people into golf tournaments. That's my new thing. You got to go through a test now. You got to be qualified to go to a golf tournament. Here's another one I love. They just pointed it out on the text line. I love when a guy hits it out of bounds and you got 50 ants that sprint to the ball like it's on them to make sure that ball's there. You ever see that one? Guy hit it over in the rough, and then they all come in like you just dropped a piece of bread in a brim pond. Whoosh, they all run over there, and they want to look at the ball. And inevitably, they squeeze them. They get in the way. Bunch of rubes, man. Nice job, New York City. You had a hell of a couple of weeks when it comes to fans. Your unruly thuggery at the finals, and you dipsticks at this up in the Hamptons. The way y'all acted and what you said, you just don't get it. You don't get it. All right. So the soccer plays out on Friday, and the U.S. gave it a go without Christian Pulisic, their best player. And, as suggested, I guess they didn't really need him. This on-goal thing has really been remarkable. They got another own goal. And an own goal simply is when you make a play at the goal and their defender accidentally deflects it in. The U.S. is tied with, I want to say, Spain for the most own goals in the history of the World Cup. They're the first team ever that's had an own goal in back-to-back games. But the first goal of each of their first 2 games came while applying pressure, and the defense of the opposition just deflected it into the net. And then they got another one. They were up 2-0. They kept it there, so it's a shutout. They won 4-1 and 2-0. Still haven't played the real premier teams. I think Paraguay's a pretty good team. They've beaten some good teams. But I thought it was interesting, something that Tim Howard said. Tim Howard's former goalie for Team USA. And let's just say, despite the excitement around soccer right now, Tim Howard's not a big believer. It basically said yesterday on a podcast with Landon Donovan, another former U.S. soccer player. And so Tim Howard basically says yesterday that it's impossible. That's the word I was looking for. It's impossible for Team USA to win the World Cup. What? Hey, bro, You're supposed to be banging the drum a little bit for us. Impossible? That seems a bit much. I guess as nice as and impressed we are with scoring the most we've ever scored in the World Cup, 4 goals in Game 1, and winning back-to-back World Cup games for one of the very few times in team history. It just seems odd that Howard would say it's literally impossible for the U.S. to win the World Cup. That's just the reality. Okay. He went on, the U.S. cannot unequivocally win the World Cup. The U.S. will have to play the greatest game they've ever played, 4 games in a row. Round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. It's literally impossible. You literally don't know what literally means. So we can start there, or we can just say there must be a big difference in what we see as novice soccer fans. Because if you watch Team USA, they look just as good as the other teams that you watch, the good teams. Now, whether that's because of who they played and the matchup and style or whatever it may be, it seems a little, I look, again, I'm going to trust those soccer experts, and I get it. We're not among those top, 5, 6, 8 countries in the world. But, hey, I mean, I watched Cape Verde draw Spain. So to sit and say it's impossible is about dumb A also, You literally got to play your 4 best. Okay, then we'll play our 4 best games. That's literally, Tim, what a lot of champions do on their way to a championship. The Knicks literally played their 15 best games in the last month of the season. But Tim Howard's the kind that would have told you before the NBA playoffs started that the Knicks literally couldn't win the title. All right, Trevor Lawrence sat down with the Ozone. Kind of before they step away for this brief, respite. They'll be back in July for training camp. And just hit on a variety of topics with the Jaguars quarterback who seems positioned now to maybe really be a genuine superstar in the league. So we'll hear a bunch of that as the Jags officially transition to a few weeks off. And we'll hear from their trusted leader. And that seems to be growing as well when we return. You are listening to The Drill. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on 1010XL.
He's not a night owl, but he does come out at night.
Terrifying!
Packer After Dark. All the sports talk and hot topics you need to know about. Live and local, even late night. After Rick Ballou, evenings on 1010XL. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Want to know when your body starts talking back on a golf course? Cart path only. Suddenly your ball is 80 yards across the fairway. You're hiking over there with 3 clubs, and by the time you get to it, you're not thinking birdie. You're wondering if the course has an urgent care, and that's the point. It's not just a scorecard, it's the whole day. Walking 18 without feeling like you're in a survival show. Bending down to read a putt without making that noise. Getting home and still having enough left for the kids, the yard, the cooler, all of it. That's why Awaken 180 makes sense. It's a medication-free solution with weekly weight loss, support, and yes, free support for life. You may not fix your slice overnight, but drop 30, 40, even 50 pounds, and the game, life after the game, feels better. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame. Make the call, 844-346-1800, or online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Hey man, what's Hard Rock Bet giving you players?
If you win your first $5 bet, you get $150 in bonus bets.
$750? ¿Cuánto?
Whoa, was that Ronaldinho? Sounds like his first bet scored.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
He tackles talk radio like a middle linebacker in the gap.
I tell it like I see it, and I see it like a middle linebacker.
Tommy Mack. Fridays on Jaguars Today. Unsealed by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors on 1010XL.
Jack C. Wilson Roofing Company is hiring for an estimator. Are you a motivated, customer-focused professional who enjoys working with people and doing things the right way? We want to hear from you. Send your resume to JCW Roof at jcwroof.com or call 904-396-1546. Family owned and operated since 1946. Jack C. Wilson Roofing Company, the first name in Jacksonville roofing.
It's Men's Health Month, and Ackerman Urology reminds you that early detection matters for prostate health. If you're over 40, now's the time to get checked. 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. So don't wait. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
The new MVP of lunch has arrived. Firehouse Subs Steak and Cheese Melt. USDA Choice Flame-Seared Steak, sauteed red and green bell peppers, caramelized onions, melted provolone cheese, and mayo on a toasted sub roll. Steak and Cheese Melt only at Firehouse Subs.
Hey roofers, finish and close out jobs same day with PermitRockstar.com. Their full-service permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
Insurance companies have teams of lawyers working to protect their bottom line. I'm Chris Campione of Campione Law, and you deserve someone just as focused on protecting your bottom line. We go head-to-head with insurance companies every day, and they know our name. Giving you peace of mind and delivering results is our job. With no fees unless we win, there's no risk to get the help you need. Visit CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com/careers to find out more.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, it's 6:20 on a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Next Gen Roofing, owner over there, my man, Timmy Beef, 40 under 40 here in Jacksonville. They're partnering up with Blake Bortles over there. He will not be installing your roof, though. You're good. So, shout out. Next Gen Roofing this morning. I'm going to say this. You can write it off as a fever comment. Badly, dude. The thing just got worse over the weekend. Brutal. So maybe this is just a fever statement. I'm not sure the Braves are going to make the playoffs. I know everyone thinks I'm crazy and I'm just being the fan that's just... I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. They might not make the playoffs. Their pitching staff is ASS, man. It's terrible. Like, not like no good. Like, it's terrible. The most misleading stat in the history of baseball through half a season. In the history of the sport, there has never been a more misleading stat in all of baseball history than the Atlanta Braves having the second lowest ERA in the game right now. The most misleading stat ever. They have Chris Sale and nothing. Martin Perez. Bryce Elder sucks. I mean, bad. I told you he had 16 earned runs in his last 20 innings going into his start yesterday, where he proceeded to give up like 6 or 8 earned runs in a couple innings. He's a dog with fleas. Grant Holmes sucks. He's terrible. Long, greasy-haired, idiot-looking dude. We're in trouble, man. And a GM just sits up there on his hands. You got off to this great start. Now, look, the hitters will come back, and I suppose they'll hit enough, and they've got such a big lead. All they got to do is play 500 baseball, and they'll win 92 games. So I get it. But they're getting way better than they deserve as far as the front office and the way they put it together. And Alex Anthopoulos, who hit a lot of home runs, who made a lot of great decisions in the 2021 season to make deals, halfway through the year, and then be moves that led to a championship. But Buddy, since then, it's one thing after another. This guy in the Braves, when it comes to get a veteran starter, they're as stubborn as the Jags when we ask them to go get a veteran edge rusher. Same thing. Year after year, they need it, and they don't go do it. They give you some other flimsy excuse for doing it, or they try and attack it with some other angle. Same with the Jags. Won't go get that veteran pass rusher. They just refuse to do it. Haven't done it since Arden Key. They just won't do it. They just won't go get a good, solid, important piece of a winning franchise. Of all the things they're doing right, they somehow can't understand that they need to go get a veteran 6-sack pass rusher. But oh well, it's the same thing with the Braves. Year in and year out, they need a veteran starter. We need to go get a veteran starter. You need a veteran starter or two. Hemming and hawing and twiddling of the thumbs. You get to the season, and for the 8th year in a row, we're to July, and we got about 2 healthy pitchers. So it's going to be a tough watch for Braves fans this second half of the year. I'm just telling y'all, it is going to be a tough watch. They are going to go sub 500 from this point forward if this guy doesn't go get some pitching. The pitching is terrible. Not bad. It's terrible. And the fact they still have the second lowest ERA in baseball is nonsensical to me. Now, there's also this. If they don't, if the pitching don't have to give up much for them to lose the game because they won't score. They couldn't score in a women's prison, man. It's pitiful. It's embarrassing. And the amount of frustration. And I get it. I get it. Shut up, Jeff. You're 48-28. Yeah, we are. But I'm telling you, they are not winning the division. The Phillies will win the division. Go ahead and mark it down. Doesn't mean they won't be in the playoffs. This is going to end up being the biggest mirage in my Braves lifetime. This team getting out to a 24-game over 500 start. They're just not that good, and they haven't been all year. A little bit spoiled, maybe. Maybe it's just a little bit spoiled. I'm going to come back with Trevor on the other side. But I was looking at a column on ESPN. And they're just kind of looking at, guys that either went in the positive or the negative way last year. Like, for instance, Brian Thomas Jr. trending down, no? So breakouts are nosedives. Which ones will continue in 2026? Jags don't have a whole lot in here. Breakouts from last year, Jackson Smith and Jigba, I'd say so. They say, yeah, that's a trend. I agree with them. Another breakout from last year, Devin Lloyd, Carolina Panthers now, formerly of the Jags. They're not quite as sold. They say it was a blip, so that would be a good. Apparently, they're going to try and ask Devin Lloyd to do things that he wasn't being asked to do when he had such a good year here last year. So that could end up not being a great signing. They say blip. They say last year's uptick was a blip. Daniel Jones, is it a blip or a trend that he was, he's playing really good before he got hurt? It's a blip, a super blip, they say. So not a lot of belief there. I'm not going to get into the center for the Dolphins. We don't really care about that one. George Pickens and his uptick in production last year. Trend or blip? They say trend. So more success and production to come. Then you had some cliff falls last year. They had Tua. No good for the Dolphins. They say that's a trend, but not too bad of one. And then we get to our guy. Yeah, he fell off the shelf last year, Brian Thomas Jr. He was terrible. He caught 48 balls, and especially after what he did in year one, it was especially egregious. That's what they write about BTJ. Count me among those who were very bullish on Thomas for 25. When I reviewed his rookie season last summer, here's what I wrote. If we redrafted the 2024 draft tomorrow, I'd pretty comfortably take Thomas as the first receiver off the board. He has prototypical size, atypical speed, far more advanced technical skills than I gave him credit for during last season. I think we're going to talk about him as a perennial top 5 receiver, the way we talk about Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. That's what they were saying about Brian Thomas Jr. before last year, and then we know what happened. Instead, he went from 87, 12, 82 to 48, 707 on the stat sheet. Catch rate fell for 2 reasons. First is obvious, drops. He was one of the worst offenders when it comes to dropping the football of all the receivers in the league. His drop rate, twice the average, twice as high as other high-volume receivers. But also his depth of target, right? He was such a threat downfield the rookie year, and now they seem to be trending back a little bit towards that in camp. In fact, Trevor, when we come back on the other side, we'll hear from him and all his observations on just where this football team is and where he is. By the way, this is unfortunate, but Brian Thomas's falling off the table, ESPN says, yeah, it's a trend. We'll see. Back with more next. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
After years with Frank Frangie on Fridays, there's a new voice in that chair. Introducing The Lead with Hayes Carline and Ryan O'Halloran.
4 to 6 Friday afternoons on 1010XL.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Dempsey inviting you to celebrate America 250 with huge savings at the Employee Pricing Sales Event only at Big Number 1 Duval Ford. Right now, you pay what the employees pay on select new Ford trucks and SUVs. Drive off in a new F-150, a versatile Escape, or a family-ready Explorer, all with unbeatable savings and great financing. But don't wait. This red, white, and blue sales event is for a limited time only at the Big Number 1 Duval Ford on Cassett Avenue. Duval Ford, proud to drive America forward.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
He builds quarterbacks from the ground up. Denny Thompson breaks it all down like only a real QB coach can. The Quarterback Whisperer on The Drill.
Accelerated by
George Moore Chevrolet.
and Encore Research Group.
Get smarter every Friday on 1010XL.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Hey Jacksonville, this is Dr. George Bari. Bari Orthopedics is your choice when it comes to an injury. We're here for you and your loved ones to deliver excellent treatment and care fast the first time. Trust your care in our hands. Get same-day appointments for your injuries with 3 locations. If it hurts, ask us first. Bari Orthopedics.
Be sure and check out the expertise from Dr. George Bari and the entire staff at BariOrthopedics.com. That's BAHRI Orthopedics.com.
Hey Jacksonville, this is Lauren Brooks. Here's something I love. Big Cheap Tire actually rewards you for taking care of your car. When you buy tires, you're automatically part of their Extra Mile program. You'll get $10 off every oil change, free tire rotations, free air checks, and more every time you go in. It's simple, honest savings from a family-owned shop that puts customers first. Call 904-932-0950 or visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com. It's one less thing to worry about.
Did you know that Kuhn Flowers showrooms are filled with gift ideas for the ones you love? Hi, flying Jack O'Brien here. Kuhn Flowers has been a staple here in Jacksonville for over 75 years. KuhnFlowers.com.
Retired Lieutenant Colonel and ONU alumni Michael Dargavel here. The hardest transition isn't deployment, it's coming home. Be part of the solution at ONU's Mission Possible Gala, October 17th at Sawgrass Marriott. For information and to register, go to onuvets.org. That's onuvets.org.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Had a cool moment. Shout out Miles Russell. We forget he's 17 years old. This has been the first time we had highlighted Miles Russell, a local Jacksonville beach golfer who qualified for the U.S. Open. Not only did that, but made the cut. Not only did that, finished top 40. 17. You know, this weekend, both rounds, he was paired with that Jackson Coyval, who was the top amateur college golfer at Auburn. Now, he's like 22, so it's good kind of age split there. But he pretty much he was paired with him, like I said, by the way they played the first two rounds. They were paired together both Saturday and Sunday, so that was interesting. Was Coyval the one that beat him in the amateur? Heck, I don't know the answer to that. I know we've been throwing that Coyval name around. I'm not sure if that's who he went down. I feel like he played one of those other like kind of rivals in the U.S. Amateur, which he did so well in. So, but Miles Russell's surprise at the U.S. Open wasn't limited to a top 40 finish, again, at the age of 17. No, it also involved his pops, as he stood, Joe Russell is Miles' dad, as he stood outside the ropes on the 18th hole at Shinnecock. His 17-year-old about to play his last ever hole at this year's, the last hole in his first ever U.S. Open. Miles' caddy, a guy named Ramon Bescanza, was suddenly handing the bag and the caddy bib and pulling dad inside the ropes. Before you knew it, Joe was caddying for Miles in the U.S. Open on Father's Day for that final hole. It was a surprise, Miles said. Former golfer Steve Wheatcroft, who plays a lot of golf out at Atlanta Beach, recommended it to me at the start of the week when I qualified. It's like, oh, well, I get to make that cut. I got to make the cut for that to happen, right? And he did. So a cool little Father's Day. I mean, his dad looks as young as half the field. That's what happens when you've got a 17-year-old who is, again, not just playing, but making the cut. College baseball, this is what you got to love. Comes down to one game. They'll play for it all tonight, North Carolina and Oklahoma, after splitting the first two games. I'll remind you that the SEC is on a bit of a streak here. LSU last year, Tennessee 24, LSU 23, Ole Miss 22, Mississippi State 21, Vandy 19, Florida 17. So in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 of the last 8 College World Series have been claimed by SEC teams. Man, it still doesn't feel like Oklahoma's SEC to me. My only one, they throw these, I'm still not used to Oklahoma, Texas in particular, feeling like the SEC, but it is an SEC-ACC matchup, as North Carolina just keeps on advancing through. But Oklahoma is one of those teams that just completely just caught fire. And Hicken went through a bunch of these SEC regular season records that weren't all that sturdy, and you get to the postseason, it seems to be a little bit of a different deal. It's interesting. I'm looking at the most outstanding players from these winning College World Series teams. And it's often a forebearer to them going on off to the pros. Some of the names, 2014 when Vandy won, Dansby Swanson was the MVP. Of course, Dansby, a great Brave, and now on with the Cubs. Andrew Beckwith is a pitcher for Coastal Carolina. He's currently in the majors. Adley Rutschman was a high pick for Baltimore. He's currently in the majors. Kumar Rocker, I believe, has found his way to a roster with the Texas Rangers. Paul Skeens was the MVP a couple years back. He's pretty good. So Oklahoma has 2 natties, haven't won since 1994. And let's see. Let's see if in North Carolina. Florida only has the 1. It feels like they have 2. And FSU still without a College World Series title. Yeah, it looks like North Carolina. Yeah, they've been once. They have not won. So been twice rather. Have not won. North Carolina looking for their first championship. Oklahoma will be looking for their third, and that game is coming up tonight. The games will be here before you know it when it comes to our Jacksonville Jaguars. And again, the stability that we have at the top of the franchise right now is the biggest difference between this year and last. From an entire new coaching staff and front office personnel and setup to, Trevor having to adjust and adapt to his 58th offensive system in 4 years, or did it just feel that way? Anyway, it's been there have been no setbacks. There have been no injuries. There have been no personnel defaults. I mean, it feels like there is no reason for Trevor Lawrence not to have his best season ever this year and then to grow on that moving forward year in, year out. He's been here a while. He's been through a lot, but still a very, very young quarterback.
Feels like I've been through a lot of different, seasons and change, and I've seen so
As
much
you have.
here, which, I have, but it also feels like I still feel young. I mean, I still am young, but I don't feel much older than the rookies coming in. It's just crazy. The years fly by, but these guys come in and, but I have the experience and I'm a vet, but I still feel like I'm the young guy just because I came in at such a young age that I still kind of feel that way. But it's just crazy how fast it goes, and obviously excited about what we're building here. And it's just been a lot of fun the last, year.
The one thing that has been missing is we haven't had carryover, right? It's been a roller coaster ride for Trevor. He came in his first year with the Urban Meyer debacle, and then they were terrible. And then somehow the very next year with Doug Peterson, they're a playoff team. And then even though the next year was a winning season, it didn't feel like one did it. It felt like we went from outhouse to penthouse back to outhouse, even though it was a 9-win team, although that one didn't make the playoffs. And then we bottom out with 4, and then you change again, and now lo and behold, you're a 13-win team a year ago. It just has been an amazing roller coaster of a ride for Trevor. So I would imagine with some stability, if we can get a few years of, same personnel, same system, escalating confidence, who knows just how far this thing can go. And as for Trevor, who's, signed another second deal, we talked about that, the $55 million a year. And there were a lot of questions about when Trevor was drafted. How much did he love it? How much was he committed to it? And then we return to those kind of questions if he's not playing well. He made one thing clear, man. He plans on playing a long time and hopefully here in Jacks.
Yeah, I mean, it is a good thing, I think, to your point, to look at and always kind of reflect and take a step back, because you're right, it changes so fast. And I think as a quarterback, you're naturally expected to be a leader and step into that role, and just because it's the nature of the position. And I think that's a great thing in a lot of ways. But you also have to, answer the call as well, and step up and lead at different times and use your voice. And I think understanding that, I am the guy that guys look to, and I have been here a long time, and it is a good thing to note and to pay attention to, because like I said, I still feel like I'm the young guy, and in a good way though. It's not that I'm comfortable leading with my teammates and following or leading by example, but it is a good thing to remind yourself of, because there is a lot of new faces, and I'm a guy that's been here for a long time, and and I'm grateful for that too. I mean, it's not many guys can say that they've been in a spot for going on 6 years. It's this business is a crazy business that changes a lot, and so that is something I'm very thankful for, because this is a great place.
A lot of what Trevor has said in these couple, and by the way, this is a big, long sit down heading into this brief off-season stretch that the Osh sat down with Trevor. So that's on Jaguars.com if you want to hear the entire interview. We've just kind of picked and chosen here a little bit, but kind of what we've heard Trevor say in these first couple of answers feed to now this third one, and that is nothing false or faint about it. We have a confident quarterback going into 2026.
Yeah, I mean, I feel really confident. I mean, there was some confidence, I'd say, also like after my second year going into my third year.
Right.
After that season we had when we kind of picked up some momentum at the end of that year. But I would just say, based on the steps that we've taken this spring, I'm even more confident. There's one thing to be confident going into the OTAs because you're just kind of riding that wave of what happened in the season, but to maintain that through the spring and to really feel like we got significantly better as an offense, I have confidence in that because I know how the coaches have challenged us. And I got to really give props to them because they have approached this spring very different than last spring because that was our first one together. So they're trying to just overload us with information and trying to teach the system. And now it's almost felt like we've been game planning every week and we're changing things and we're trying new things. Right. And it's been cool to be a part of that. And it's challenged us players because the play calls are long, like an in-season feel, because those are longer than when you usually install.
Okay, gotcha.
It feels like a game plan. And I think it's put a little bit more on us mentally. And I think the guys have handled it really well.
All right, that's just a little bit from Trevor Lawrence. And again, you can find a more extensive, detailed sit down with John Osher from the Jags. You can see that at Jaguars.com. All right, we got a football fix when we return. I got a couple notes from NBA and NHL as well. We're up and rolling on a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Atlanta Braves on the road at the San Diego Padres at Petco Park today. Grant Holmes on the mound for the Braves, -112. Michael King for the Padres, -108. 7.5 under the total at Petco Park. Drew Rasmussen on the mound today for the Tampa Bay Rays, -175 against Michael Wacha, the Royals, +144, 7.5 under the total. North Carolina, $1.54 favorite in the third and final game of the College World Series Championship Series today. Oklahoma +120, 10 flat the total. Scotty Scheffler +425 to win this week's Travelers Championship at TPC River Highlands in Cromwell, Connecticut. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Frank Franzi here. Truck Month is back at Nimnik Buick GMC, and so is 0% financing for 60 months on GMC Sierra trucks. I know all about that. I drive a GMC Sierra from Nimnik. I really do, and I really love it. And rates haven't been this low in years. With the largest selection of GMC Sierra trucks in the region, Nimnik Buick GMC is the place to go. It's what you've been dreaming about, and I promise you they treat you right. Shop at NimnikBuickGMC.com or head to the showroom on Phillips Highway. The best prices, the best service. That's easy. Nobody but Nimnik.
If you're thinking about getting a new roof sometime this year, Endless Summer Roofing can help. I'm Claudia, owner of Endless Summer Roofing. Stronger materials, expert installation, real peace of mind. A new roof isn't just an upgrade. It's the primary source of protection for your family home. Visit EndlessSummerRoofing.com for a free inspection today, and I'll make sure you're ready for tomorrow. Endless Summer Roofing. Protecting your home from Florida's endless summers.
Transmission problems? Call Action Transmission Specialist. I'm Robin, the owner. My team provides expert service, done right the first time on all makes and models, plus a nationwide after warranty for total peace of mind. Action Transmission on Merrill Road. Get traction. Call Action.
You want to get a little action in the game as the World Cup is underway. You can go to Kalshi. It's the world's biggest soccer tournament. It's arrived, and you can trade the entire tournament on Kalshi. You see, on Kalshi, you trade every match from the opening stage all the way through to the final. Let me tell you what to do. Go to Kalshi. I'm sure by now you've heard of Kalshi. But you can go through the exact procedures and how you can best maximize your ability to predict outcomes. So whether it is a specific match that you would like to invest in, or maybe it's who's going to win overall. With the percentages very easily explained, you'll have a financial stake in your predictive abilities. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there is no house, and as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code 1010XL. You'll get $10 when you trade 10. Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade, the beautiful game.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campion, Campion Law.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatsiège experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Back here on the Drill to Next Gen Roofing Monday. What have there been like the viewing parties and stuff around town with the soccer? Have you noticed that, ET?
Oh yeah.
Got big ones, like big,
huge
outdoor. You know, the whole.
I haven't seen like the outdoor ones, but there's people got soccer fever.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah.
That was nice to see the USA win the other day, and something we're not used to. Every time they get a little bit of momentum. I mean, you forget we had the World Cup here in '94. United States hosted the World Cup in 1994. We weren't anywhere near as proficient, it would seem, as maybe we are today. I don't know. I was talking to my son-in-law yesterday over for Father's Day. I hope everyone had a good Father's Day. He's been a soccer fan, forever. He's late 20s, and that's been his favorite team growing up in South America. I mean, it's been his favorite sport growing up in South America. And he said, those American teams, those players really weren't that bad. I think it's coaching, a lot of it, man. This Pochettino, man, he's a dog. They were able to sit Pulisic the other day, so we'll see. They are in, they're through. They've won their they've won their group, and they'll sail off into the round of 32. All right, let's do a football fix, because I've got a tie-in from the World Cup to the sport of football. Maybe you noticed this weekend, but did you see one of the real stars for Team USA on Friday, including a goal scorer, was a guy named Alex Freeman?
I saw that.
And we've always talked here about, if our best athletes played soccer, we'd teach you all something, but they play basketball or football or other things. Well, Alex Freeman is Antonio Freeman's son, and you should remember the former receiver for the Packers, one of Brett Favre's favorite targets, and probably even was there with Aaron Rodgers as well. But his son, 21-year-old Alex Freeman, chose soccer over football, and he is one of the reasons why Team USA is a 2-0 start and is already clinched to advance out of their group. Father's Day hits a little different for Robert Saleh. I was reading a story on Saleh, and it was basically about his pops, but part of the story was he and his current family. Did you see how many kids Robert Saleh has?
I didn't.
Yeah, 8.
8 of them things.
8 of them things, man. That's a lot of kids, man. That's like a 1930s, you live on the farm kind of roster. 8 kids, man. God bless his wife, huh? The Titans in the news this weekend as well when it comes to contractual terms, and the biggest defensive tackle contract ever now belongs to Jeffrey Simmons. He agrees to a $105.8 million extension. Very good player, has been for years. And a big part, the Titans just trying to get things turned around, right? They've been a pretty good team in this division for a lot of years, and at very least they were one of those that hung around 500. But it's been bad the last few years. We'll see with a new coach and a second year for Cam Ward as at quarterback. We shall see. Also, speaking of quarterbacks, you got an opportunity. I think Carson Beck senses an opportunity in Arizona. A Mandarin product who played at Georgia and Miami, was drafted by the Arizona Cardinals. Says he's jumped headfirst into the early days rather than trying to take things slowly. Certainly uncertainty at the Cardinals quarterback position. I don't know why any team in the league that is serious about trying to be an NFL football franchise would start Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. I can't see any team on any part of their growth chart where the best thing for them to do is to start Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. Jacoby Brissett should be a good backup, veteran backup, and if he has to start 3 or 4 for you in the middle, that's fine. But any team that finds itself with their starter is Jacoby Brissett without any other reasons, yeah, you're doing it wrong. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Brought to you by the Home Course, Jones Creek Golf Club, and by your Jacksonville Sharks. I see they took it in the teeth at Orlando this weekend, so that's 2 in a row for the Sharks and Jason Gibson. We'll talk Sharks football a little bit later this morning. Hick and Arrival and more come your way next. You're listening to The Drill. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. One of the best kept secrets in the United States. Shh, let's keep it that way. Jacksonville, FLA, home of 1010XL.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
The off-season is when you add speed, power, and precision to the team. This is your game plan. Keep the off-season rolling with AA Automotive and 1010XL. AA Automotive on Richard Street. Family run since 1954.
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup. That's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Material. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but at a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today, thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
There's a simpler and easier way to get your construction permits. PermitRockstar.com. PermitRockstar.com has a team of rock stars, construction rock stars that fight the permit battle for you. The Permit Rockstar platform can virtually automate and submit your permit paperwork, eliminating mistakes, and their private provider can save you weeks on plan reviews and virtual inspections. Get your permits faster. PermitRockstar.com. Stop waiting on permits and get back to building. PermitRockstar.com.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Experience an electrifying journey through the greatest rock anthems of all time. A night of symphonic rock with iconic hits from legendary bands like Led Zeppelin, Pat Benatar, Kansas, Journey, and Joan Jett. June 26th at Florida Theater, a powerhouse band, joined by the sensational Jacksonville Rock Orchestra, a night of symphonic rock. Get your tickets today at floridatheater.com.
As
someone you care about been arrested or had their driver's license taken away? I'm Susan Cohen, and I work with David Robbins at the law firm of Epstein & Robbins. We are experienced fighters for those charged with DUI, domestic violence, and all criminal offenses. In your battle with the justice system, there's only one thing you need to know. Dial David 24/7 at Epstein & Robbins, 354-5645. 354-5645.
For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Take strokes off your game by taking pounds off your frame with Awaken 180. Increase flexibility, strength, and endurance. Breaking 190 or even 80 could be just 40 pounds away. Results this summer with the solution for weight loss. Awaken 180, weightloss.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Wenham Clark stared down a historic collapse, held off Sam Burns in a hostile Shinnecock crowd to claim his second U.S. Open title in 4 years. Jacksonville Beach 17-year-old Miles Russell closed with an even par 70 and finished 7th over after becoming the second youngest male amateur since World War II to make the U.S. Open weekend. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 6:59 at 74 degrees, your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for the Dan Hicken arrival and more next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Hello, America. It's 2 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm Ron Burgundy, and tonight's top story is America. She's the greatest country in the world.
Back the history of the world.
You're right!
Woo! Too much of the news is about what's wrong with America.
Amen, brother! Well, tonight our top story is what's right with America.
Someone's finally talking sense on the TV. For starters,
We kick butt. Nazi butt. Russian butt. What are we doing? Talking about America.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine. You know it. Yes.
America.
I should have added more music.
Fired up, E. Huh?
He's fired up.
Let's go.
Whew.
Yeah.
Just another Monday.
Ooh, it is, isn't it? I've got a case of the moon.
Yeah, I do too.
It's good to be here, everybody. Yeah, let's rock and roll, man. Great times, great country, great. The World Cup has been terrific stuff, and have we? I think I read we've never done this before. Like
we've never scored 4 in a game. That was new.
Like two
in a row. I don't
to
think they've
start.
ever,
We actually have a meaningless game, and it's not meaningless because we're out.
Yeah, because we're the meaningless one.
Yeah, right.
I thought it was interesting because I'm not a soccer expert, as you know, but Tim Howard is, and said that it's impossible. There's literally no way the U.S. can win the World Cup. I thought it was ill-timed, and I didn't understand that logic.
Yeah, why would he say that?
I don't know.
Everybody's kind of excited about that,
Yeah.
and
They
you
look
never
like they could play.
And again, 2 knuckleheads here, and E talking about soccer. I'm not, but I think the brackets are set up pretty well, favorably
That's what
for
they
us.
say. Should at least make the 8.
They started this. I saw one, and it's not true, but it would have been awesome. that we could have played England on the 4th of July
Yeah,
in Philly.
we had that last week. It was that went out as a rumor and it got like posted, and I fell for it. Then
Oh,
the
you did?
text line. Well, I mean, I didn't fall for it. I
Yeah.
thought it was true. I
Yeah.
thought that's what the matchup was.
Yeah, can't
And
happen.
they apparently would play like July 6th in another city
Yeah.
if they do meet. But
okay.
I do think that Howard's point is and the U.S. should get there, but when they get to the 8-4-2,
Yeah.
those are all going to be teams.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
well outclassed. This is
Yeah.
this is a miracle on grass.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it would be for the U.S. to win.
Yes.
It wouldn't be any different than the U.S. Hockey team winning in 1980. And there's actually a spot running. I don't know if you've seen it.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I'd say there's a chance.
No, it was. Anyways, good. It's.
They're a little more action paced, though, right? Wouldn't you say from years past? From what you
Yes.
watch, they're a little
Yes.
more watchable for a non-soccer fan.
And I also say this: the other part of the World Cup has been all these countries coming to our country and just raving about it.
It's awesome.
It's great.
Yeah, it's heartwarming.
It's nice to see.
A
you know?
reminder.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a reminder, and we need that.
That's the
every now
mirror
and
we
then.
need to look at.
Yes. So that's been.
That's a mirror I'd like to just smash in the face of golf fan. I'm sick of golf fan. I've had it
that
with
was,
golf
that was
fan.
terrible.
I've had it
That
with
was-
golf fan.
that
You
was
light
terrible.
loafer, I hate you golf fans, man. That
Why?
go-
Why?
What's wrong with you people? You're
When-
weird, mean, ugly, nerdy,
When
gross
did
little
the,
wimpy people.
When did the hate start for Wyndham Clark?
Well, I don't. And he
Wyndham
should,
Clark was like
he shouldn't
it's
have it.
just because of one temper tantrum,
Right.
I mean, we
Uh,
love all these other cats
sure.
who have.
Correct.
This guy had one bad moment.
Yeah, I don't know. Shame on
Doesn't
you.
make
Shame
sense.
on that. I mean, I'm gonna boil it down to the people that were there on those premises. You're terrible people.
Yeah.
You guys need to get a life.
That was bad.
You need to get a life. This is an American trying to win the U.S. Open. There is not a thing wrong about him.
He was two years
was-
ago. He was a feel good story because his mom had passed.
Sure.
And, I mean, when he won the
Again, he ripped up a who hadn't.
sort of glad he won, to be honest with you, because of that.
Yeah.
I was
I'm
fine
okay with it. And by
Yeah.
the way, he should appeal not to whoever's up at Shinnecock. So I can't speak for who's on the grounds. There was like 12 people at the event. It felt like, but
that
in
didn't
a way,
work.
it made it worse because you could hear everything.
Well,
this guy shouldn't be playing the U.S. Open on home soil and being insulted and heckled and rooted against. It's
No.
weak.
No.
Just shut your mouth then. Don't say anything, but don't root against him. What's
I mean,
wrong
to me,
with people?
I guess those to me are like non-golf fans.
I
who
know.
go
I
to
think what
it,
they
but-
are, Dan. But quite honestly, it's time to call them. They're a bunch of losers,
Mm-hmm.
stirrers. You know, that have got big mouths that have never been slapped in the face because they grew up in a generation where you can't touch someone for their words. We grew up in a generation where if you said certain things, you ended up on the ground.
Yeah, I just on Saturday it became noticeable that nobody was there, and so then people started talking about it on social media. Why aren't there? And people were a few things. One, it's boring. Long Island is untraversable. There's nowhere to stay in the Hamptons in the summer. Shinnecock is inaccessible. Ask any contractor who has business east of the Hampton Bays. So it's a big giant pain in the rear end to get. And it takes hours to get there, and the tickets are high. And in the end, the New Yorkers are flocking to the Knicks stuff, and so they're just like, nah, I'm not going. Why?
I tell you what,
and then Wyndham Clark's not the sexiest leader in the world either.
Well, I don't think that. I think you buy those tickets way before you know who the leader on the last round is going to be. But I will say this: I accept what the director of the USGA said. He made a real good point. I was watching him like early in yesterday's telecast. Tirico was interviewing him, and they want. It's not about to them the parking, the tickets, the attendance. It's about the golf course.
Yeah.
It should be as big a story winning the U.S. Open as the course it was played on is actually winning the Open. And he's right when you think about it. Those venerable golf. So they want to do whatever it takes to make the golf course the best test of golf. And if that means having to do it where there's less people or if it means doing this. Now, is that just semantics? I don't know. Were there previous Opens that were more attended there?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question.
Thought a live tournament broke out there for a few minutes. Some of those overheads.
Yeah.
It'd be a good one to go to. You can just bebop right around anywhere you want. They didn't have to have rabbit ears to hear the fans criticizing. But yeah, we need to take a look at.
But I
fandom.
thought it was a gutsy performance by Clark because he was wobbly all day, and you know what? I said on Twitter he's grinding, and somebody said that's the stupidest term I've ever heard for golf, grinding. I said, I don't know, bro. It's, play that course.
You do grind in
You
golf.
grind.
That's a
It's
very-
mentally exhausting.
Yes.
It's not. I'm not saying physically grind, but I'm telling you, it's a grind, and he grinded through. He made 8 foot. You got to make a lot of 8-foot putts
That's
at a
taxing,
U.S.
bro.
Open.
It's the perfect word.
Yeah,
grind.
And so it was, and a tip of the cap to him. I said this last night on TV. I think like Scotty Scheffler's having the worst best year ever. I mean, he's just every time I look up there, and then I thought maybe after the end of round 3, I thought he might backdoor into this thing if he just goes out to 68.
This is what it looks like to me.
Uh-huh.
When Scotty Scheffler has his stretches and streaks where he's putting lights out, he's going to win a lot of tournaments.
Yeah,
and the rest of the time, he's just going to be a top 5 golfer.
Yeah.
He's a terrible putter. I don't know what his stats are. This guy misses more clutch putts you would expect someone of his level to make.
Yeah.
He didn't. All those 8 and 12 and 4 putters that Clark rolled in all weekend, this guy butchered them all. In fact, I'd say this. If they played the ball to the green,
yeah,
and then Wyndham putted out Scotty's ball, and Scotty putted out Wyndham's ball, Scotty would have beat Wyndham by 12.
Yeah. The announcers are trying to will Scotty in. And I mean, it was funny. He got to what was the par 5? Was that 16? And he's 4 back. He's shown no signs whatsoever that he is going to. This is really his last chance. His last chance turned at the turn, baby. I mean, this guy.
He had chances. Yeah,
this guy is not.
Both days he had chances. Saturday started bogey, or he would have been 1 back going into Sunday. He's not, and he's not putting.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he misses. He's not putting like anything special.
Yeah.
Why did Wyndham Clark win? He was the best putter.
Oh, he was unbelievable.
He was the best putter.
Terrific.
And you know who was the second best putter?
Sam Burns.
Sam Burns, who
Eats
was in
worms.
second.
Yeah.
So, especially at a course and a track and a difficulty and the grind, quote unquote, like that. But if Scheffler is not on a putting run, he's just marginally better than everyone else. They make it up on the greens. If he's not going to make it, here's what bothers me about it, Dan. When's he making a dramatic, important one? When's the last time?
Yeah.
Like on, Tiger on 18. Tiger's got a bunch of them you can think in your head.
Oh gosh.
Mickelson, they all do.
Oh, he ain't Tiger.
But but my point is because his wins, have they been by such a margin that there's been no drama? I don't.
Yeah, he gets going, man.
I don't
He
remember.
Dominates, but anyway, yeah.
But back to the original. It's great to root Scheffler, and that's awesome. It's. I just hope they know there's nothing funny about it. You weren't cool. You had no reason or ration.
Yeah.
You're a jerk. If you go to the U.S. Open and you cheer against the guy for no reason except something you read on TikTok, you're an idiot. Go away. Don't come back. We don't want you here. Sports is supposed to be fun, Hick.
Yeah.
What has happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
A celebration. We get together. Why? These are 2 Americans. Why you got to pick sides?
Just get louder for each one.
Yeah,
That's all.
it's just weak. And the fact that it's so weak and no one ever does anything about it, it just gets worse.
No, he did something about it. He shut him up,
Yeah,
and he won the U.S.
that's fair.
Open. And he won his second U.S. Open, which proves the guy is he's a great golfer. He's got 2 majors, man. I mean, congratulations. I mean, he's a young guy. He's working his way through, and I thought it was terrific. Because I like the mental test for him. A lot of guys would have folded. There's a lot of guys that, man, you start like he starts, and all of a sudden you look up and you have a 6-shot lead going in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6-shot lead, and by hole 5,
It was 2.
it's 1.
Yeah.
It's a 1-shot lead. I think it was down. He started at 7, and it was 4 and 3. I think he was down to 4, and Burnsy or one of them was up to 3. Burns got to 4, but he never caught Clark. And
Burns, man, he almost made a putt on 18.
kind of feel for him because of what happened last year at the U.S. Open. So he's had 2 really good U.S. Open performances and got nothing to show for it in terms of victory. So, he thought that putt was in on 18, too.
Yeah, he did.
And I can't help but wonder if he had made it, if Wyndham would have found a way.
He seemed to find it all weekend long when he absolutely had to. Again, you don't go wire to wire. It didn't happen.
No, it was impressive, and I really felt like.
And by the way, Clark handled what rude jerks the fans were there. He handled it with class after. So hopefully they got the message that they're rude jerks.
I thought Wyndham was going to kind of post a 75, and it ended up being a 73, and it was just good enough. So again, but that was a grind it out, make putts when I got to. I'm wobbly, but I'm going to hit the driver here. Now, look, the fairways are huge.
Most
but
of them.
When you're in when your things are in your head.
I thought he got a couple of real strokes of luck, like that drive that he hit on 16 that he pulled into the rough. He had no business being able to get as much club on that as he did.
Yeah, that was
huge. And you know what, too? I'm going to say this. Shame on Bones.
Yeah.
Bones told us it was one of the worst lies he's ever seen.
Yeah.
And then we never saw the lie.
Right.
But you could see ball strike out. You could see he hit the ball clean. And then before the club brought up like the dirt and it didn't hit it was a good lie.
Yeah.
Bones told a lie to build the drama.
Yeah. And because when he was sitting there going, because they're like, oh, he's just going to have to throw it back out to the right. And he's like, no, I got this. I'll take this over the bunker.
But no problem.
He only had 150 to the. I was like, oh man, this
I
thought,
thought he was going to make a double or something. I mean, part of that though is on Bones just flat out lying. Oh,
and by the way,
this is one of the worst lies you'll ever see. That's the point.
Yeah, and if it was one of the worst lies, that would have been insane to try to do what he did, because that is what leads to a double. Because maybe you don't get it even out. Or maybe you hit it right into the bunker, and you're still 250 yards. I mean, there are a lot.
You could tell from the side angle, though, that it wasn't a terrible lie. You could see how clean the contact was. I mean, that ball was out and away before his club.
I mean, there was a lot of fescue there.
Sure,
but
you could tell he got it clean.
Hit ball.
Yeah, clean, and it shot out of there. It didn't even.
That was good. It was again a great shot, though, nonetheless.
Sure.
And
yeah. And then but the putt at the end of the hole, some 30-footer.
Such a hard, and it's up and down. So. Great pace. How about on 18, 52 feet? He put it right up to the hole.
Right.
And that's all uphill.
And by the way, that's an example of. Do you think Scheffler two putts that there?
No,
I don't.
No, because
he'd leave it 4 feet short,
you leave
and
it
then
short.
he missed the birdie on 18 the day before. He's not. Like, I hate to say it because I don't know what his stats are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying he's not a great putter. I'm saying he's terrible. Like that putting I saw Scheffler show me this Saturday, Sunday was awful. He didn't make any big putts at all. He never stepped up.
Saturday was a bad day, and I thought Chambly had a very good point because Wyndham was flat. I mean, he did fine, but nobody, none of the contenders shot a good round.
No.
They're all over par.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the course
never
has
got
a lot
close.
to do with it.
Never put pressure in the rain. He was always up 5 or 6 the whole day.
So that led him to this comfortable lead going in. And listen, gang, it's tough. I mean, Norman blew a 6-shot lead at the 96 Masters to Faldo. And it's very rare.
Palmer had one in the U.S. Open. He came from 7.
Cherry Creek or something like that. Yeah.
Cherry Hills.
So anyway, good stuff, though, and congratulations to Wyndham Clark. He's been playing great golf, too, of late, right?
Yeah, he won. He had a third at Memorial. Yeah, he's been playing very well. It was like 11th at the Canadian. So a terrible glitch in the gambling system. He was like 48-1. He should have never been that high. He should have been about 20-1.
Wow. Yeah. Somebody might have cashed in on that.
Yeah, they did. wasn't any somebody's here. So
No. We don't.
I think.
In fact, I had a little chance in one of my little pools of a what do you call it? Iraq.
Iraq is correct.
I had a chance at Iraq and
or
a stack, and I needed the X-Man to beat Woodland. And
oh no!
All of a sudden, I looked up, and Woodland was 1 stroke ahead. X-Man was on par 5. I'm like, all right, get a birdie here, X-Man, because I think I had the tie break too. No. And then par. Thanks, X-Man. Once again, you stuck it to me at the Masters when you hit the water on 16, and you stuck it to me again.
Another top 10. The next year it'll be every U.S. Open he plays.
Watch out
top
for
14
Xander. He's got the game to win this year.
Well, you know what? Those Xander.
But he won too. So
and he beat he beat me in the bait bet. I had Fitzpatrick and Rory, and they both went backwards.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick on Saturday was a dog. He could have stayed in it. He was terrible.
Yeah,
he bogeyed 3 of the first 4, and he just fell completely. And so that didn't put any pressure on Clark. He was playing with a dog with fleas.
I guess, too, we all say he was a dog. They were all dogs, but they're all dogs because the course that course is tough, man. I mean, that just...
The greens are ridiculous.
Yeah.
And by all the putts they missed.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
even when you land them, and you land them in a good spot, but it takes an extra hop, and then, there it goes.
But even if that weren't on those greens, even though it's still a guaranteed par, you make those types of misses on other golf courses, you're going to get up and down these guys 90% of the time.
So, Scotty, I missed this moment. I think I was doing TV, but Scotty goes in the bunker on the par 3, and then he didn't get it out of that bunker where Sam Burns got it up and down. I mean, what was that about?
I guess
what did he do
you
there?
know what? I thought that was a par putt when he made it, and then they flashed up bogey. I'm moving around the house.
Yeah,
and
so
stuff.
he hit out of the sand, and it must have rolled back in the sand because I saw his third shot out of the
unless
sand.
it was Burns or the Wyndham hitting. I was distracted.
Anyway, we're just
it's a second title too for Wyndham Clark. That matters.
Yes,
this is the most outrageous stat ever, though.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't vetted this yet, but I'm pretty sure this is what I heard him say. And then I started thinking it might be right. Do you know how many golfers have won the U.S. Open multiple times? Did you see this?
Andy North, Curtis Strange, Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus. Is there not that many? Like 6 or something?
There are now 24 guys have won
Wow.
at least 2 U.S. Opens. It seems to be the one. I bet you that's not the case in the other majors.
I bet you it must be like you have the game because there's a lot of the same type of courses, and so
your 4-time winners are Wee Willie Anderson,
Love Wee Willie.
Bobby Jones, Ben Hogan, Jack Nicklaus.
Mm-hmm.
Your 3-time winners, Hale Irwin, Tiger Woods.
Hale Irwin. Go figure that one.
Your 2-time winners, John McDermott, Alex Smith, Ralph Gouldall.
Yeah, Smitty, Gouldall.
Julius Boros, Kerry Middlecoff, Billy Casper, Lee Trevino, Andy North, Curtis Strange, Ernie Els, Payne Stewart, Retief Goosen, Brooks Koepka, Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh, wow. That's right.
And now Wyndham Clark.
Good for them.
That just seems like an amazing number. I mean, how many U.S. Opens have there been?
Check one of the other majors while I give you the Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day, brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Florida Gators, the PGA Tour, of course. Best sports moment of the weekend. By the way, go to dreamfindershomes.com. Check out those beautiful homes that they build, man. Woo-wee. By the way, Dreamfinders hosted the Gator basketball team down in Tampa this weekend. I saw that was pretty cool. So I saw Tommy Houck and Todd Golden. A lot of the boys went down there and watched the Rays play. They offer great interest rate packages. A fixed 4.99% one is out there right now. First-time homeowners, they'll take great care of you. I think they build them in 15 different locations throughout Jacksonville, Florida.
15 of them things?
Just like
the number Devin Booker changes his jersey number too.
Oh, okay. Best sports moment of the weekend. I'll only give you 3. Team USA, Clark wins the U.S. Open, or the College World Series. What say you? Team USA, Clark wins the Open, or OU and UNC?
I think it's Team USA wins.
Yeah.
And they stay hot and they keep the World Cup. The one thing about them winning, too, is it keeps the World Cup that much more important and timely.
Mm-hmm. What say you,
Them
Emmanuel
USA
Arthur
boys stay hot.
Yeah, stay
Team
hot,
USA.
USA boys. 84.4%. It's a runaway with more than 100 votes in. A couple hours left at Dan Hicken 1010. We'll take a...
Golf is a top-heavy sport, gang. It's not just the U.S. Open, which now has its 23rd multiple winner. The British Open, 26 golfers have won it more than once. And Augusta, 19 golfers have won the Masters at least twice.
Well, there you go.
So it seems like just the cream rises to the top, no matter the major you are choosing. 10-minute drill and more when we return. It's a Next-Gen Roofing Monday on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This World Cup soccer update is laced up by Valvoline Instant Oil Changes and Houston's Meats.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update. They're dancing in the streets of Cairo, Egypt's first ever World Cup victory since its first appearance back in 1934. 5 losses, 3 ties, including one last week. But last night in Vancouver, 3 second-half goals and a 3-1 win over New Zealand, who was seeking its first ever victory. Cape Verde in its World Cup debut, still no wins, but 2 impressive ties over nations who have won the World Cup after the scoreless tie with Spain. A 2-2 draw with Uruguay. If Cape Verde gets just a tie with Saudi Arabia, it will advance to the round of 32. Today's quadruple header begins at 1 Eastern in Dallas. Argentina against Austria. That's Group J. France and Iraq meet in Philadelphia. It's Norway and Senegal in New Jersey. Those matches Group I. Play ends with Algeria against Jordan in Santa Clara. With this World Soccer Update, John Stash, Western One Sports.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loan-A-Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
Yo, it's Jay Uso from WWE, and I'm Jimmy Uso. Chumba Casino and WWE are hyped for the biggest event of the summer, SummerSlam. I know, I can't wait. There's nothing better to do while we're waiting than playing Chumba Casino. Sign up today, and you could win a VIP experience with Chumba Casino and WWE for SummerSlam. So what are you waiting for? Play Chumba Casino and enter for your chance to win. Let's Chumba. Yeah.
Sponsored by VGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in a state where it's legal to play.
Summertime is finally here. Time to take advantage of Zero Rese's best deal of the summer. It's hitting here. Don't let rising gas prices or anything else stop you from having a clean and healthy home, man. Zero Res is keeping comfort affordable. With powerful cleaning at a price families, well, they can feel good about. Zero Res can handle every surface in your home. Carpets, tile, grout, hardwood, laminate, upholstery, rugs, air ducts, and more. In fact, right now in the month of June, take 25% off all services. 25% off. Air duct cleaning, $5.99 per system for air duct cleaning. Fixed rate, $5.99 per system for air duct cleaning. What do? You're sold. You go to ZeroResJacksonville.com. What are you waiting for? ZeroResJacksonville.com. Ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res. Spell it forward, spell it backwards. Zero Res. Spells the same.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, it's Joe C. Wingstop just dropped the boneless meal deal for two. 20 boneless wings, choice of 4 flavors, a large fry, and 2 dips. All for only $16.99. Limited time. And while you're crushing that deal, get in the Club Wingstop loyalty program. 10 points for every single dollar you spend. Sign up now at 1010XL.com/Wingstop. I'm locked in. You need to be too. Wingstop, baby. Get the deal and get in the club. Bonus meal deal for 2 and Club Wingstop. Limited time only at Wingstop. Don't miss the Bari Breakdown with Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime Wednesdays around 1:35 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Who's MIA? Who's coming back? Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime Wednesdays at 1:35 on 1010XL 92.5 FM. And that concludes the Joe C. Jack of all trades show. Tune in next week where I'll be installing my own French drain.
Joe, wake up, man.
Hey, John, I must have dozed off.
We finished those projects you started.
Whoa, my seamless gutters are actually seamless.
And they're connected into underground PVC drain lines.
And my sprinklers. Wow, look at that coverage.
Next time, just call me first, Joe.
I will, but I ain't singing that song.
Clearwater Irrigation
and drainage too.
Some auto shops call it an inspection and flag any little thing. That's called a wallet flush. At AA Automotive, they don't play that game. They fix only what needs fixing. AA Automotive on Richard Street. Boring name, awesome service, and no wallet flush.
Looking for ways to save on your JEA bill? We're on it. When it comes to your utilities, the less you use, the more you can save. That's why JEA offers ways to help you manage your usage and avoid higher than expected bills. Use our online tools to monitor your usage throughout the month. Schedule a free irrigation or energy efficiency assessment and get personalized tips to save. And with JEA rebates, you can save when upgrading to more efficient equipment. Find more ways to save at JEA.com.
The birth of a child is a time of joy, but when complications during delivery lead to injury or death, families are left with lifelong problems. If you believe a medical mistake contributed to a birth injury, protect yourself and your family by understanding your legal options. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Ragatz helps families evaluate medical negligence claims. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Ragatz, offices Jacksonville.
Next time you head into a Gate convenience store, look for Form Energy Drink, designed to provide energy, hydration, and focus, straight from Dana White and AB, celebrating those who embrace grit, discipline, and resilience in their everyday lives. Check out Form Energy at a Gate convenience store.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
Yeah. We got sports concepts, sports rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill as we kick it around. Big weekend going on. All kinds of things happening in the sports world, highlighted by the United States victory in the World Cup, which was obviously huge. We talked about that. You saw Wyndham Clark, who was terrific yesterday in winning. Miles Russell did a great thing, cool thing with his dad. He let him caddy up 18, so that was neat. Miles Russell had a very solid U.S. Open at the age of 17, man. He is seems like he's slated for stardom the way this kid hits the golf ball. It'll be fun to watch him over the next few years.
I mean, to make the point, I mean, he's only 17.
Yeah.
We've been seeing him do it since he was 14, 15. You lose sight. And make the cut. Finish 39th, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
he's 39th in the U.S.
We can go
Open.
give you the list of names he beat.
You're 17 years old, though, boss. I mean, I think the second youngest to make the cut ever, I think I read. You know who the other one was, though? This will shock you. Bo Hostler.
Big Bo. Comments on your big trade overnight with the Hawks.
Yeah, well, we got the Wiggins no one's heard of. No, actually, I know who that guy is.
Mrs. Wiggins, boy.
That Wiggins was hurt, I believe, this postseason, but he's whatever. The big thing for the Hawks is they brought back McCollum.
This isn't the Wiggins who's at Golden State.
No, this isn't Andrew Wiggins. This is Aaron Wiggins. He's a little bit younger, and he's more like a 12-point. I mean, he's fine. He's like a Nikhil Alexander Walker who they got like.
Does this take you out of the honest sweepstakes?
Oh, I hope we were never in it. I think we could be trying to set up for the Jaylen Brown sweepstakes, though.
Okay.
There does seem to be some fire to Jaylen Brown to Atlanta in some form or fashion. So I don't know that those are pieces that they would need, but maybe. Can I give you a pet peeve from the World Cup?
Pet peeve from the World Cup?
A little pet peeve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Turkey or whatever you jackals want to say. It's turkey. It's been turkey our whole life. It's not now turkey. I don't know what y'all are doing. Hey, Sam Borden. What's our guy? Sam Borden?
Sam Borden.
Hey, Sam Borden.
Oh, does he call it turkey?
A lot of them now are turkey. They're all going turkey.
Oh, they're not saying turkey?
No, they're not saying turkey like it is, like it always has been.
Okay.
I mean,
all right.
Turkey. Now, if the U.S. can beat Turkey. And by the way, a dime to a dollar that in about 40 days, when they're teaching geography all over the country, they'll be back to good old Turkey.
Yeah.
Seems to have always been Turkey. Now it's Turkey.
Always is, always will be. Big NHL trade overnight. The brothers Kachuk reunited in Florida. So that's the Panthers. Look like they're revving it up here to make another couple cup runs here the next couple years. They are loaded up front. So gave a bunch of draft picks, and the Sens will be rebuilding, I guess.
I think they said, I saw an interest, it's something I can buy a little bit, but there is these Americans who won the gold and are the main guys for their Canadian team. It hadn't set right. So they mentioned about 3 more of those dudes that are could be ultimately bound for hooking up with U.S. based teams.
Oh, okay.
Right, Eichel where's Eichel? He's Vegas. Who's the guy I'm thinking of?
Austin Matthews.
He's Toronto. There's another one that I was. Hughes, isn't he Toronto or one of those Canadian teams?
Jack
Hughes, or is that what his name?
No, one's the Devils.
Okay, all right. I don't know. I just saw that. Well, watch SportsCenter flop up.
Okay, saw it at SportsCenter, huh?
I was just that they were talking about the trade, and so this is one. He went from a Canadian team to an American team.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that go. I guess one's with the Devils, 2 are with the Devils, and 1's with the Canucks. So maybe that's it. Quinn Hughes with the Canucks. Actually, Drew said he saw the Hughes brothers in the Newark airport yesterday. He was flying back from a wedding, and they walked right by him, and obviously they're somewhat noticeable these days.
This is just the top statement on the search. Recent blockbuster trades highlight a growing pipeline of high-profile American stars leaving Canadian NHL franchises to join U.S.-based teams. Brady Tkachuk, Quinn Hughes, Matthew Tkachuk, which was a couple years ago, and then I don't know, Alex DeBrincat. You know who that is?
Alex DeBrincat.
They're bringing it though.
They call him the cat,
The big cat, maybe.
Big cat.
Maybe that's what they do.
There's an article on ESPN, and it's interesting. It says 32 players who stood out during spring. Can you stand out during spring?
32 play. What spring? What?
OTAs.
No.
No, it's not football.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It doesn't mean anything. Not that it doesn't matter. There's a difference in doesn't matter and doesn't mean
Correct.
anything. Doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything.
Brian Thomas Jr. being all this whiz of an OTA.
So somebody whacks him coming over the
anything,
middle.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything. It's better to look sharp than not. I mean, you can take some
Correct.
how
It's
the
better that
offense is
he
running.
caught the ball.
One, that the offense are going to the right
Yeah.
spot. They're not false starting.
Sure.
But yeah.
You can, but not our top big dogs. Somebody that can stand out during OTAs is somebody who didn't get undrafted.
Like the 5th round tight end
and
guy.
he's super fast. You didn't know that he was fast.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But our Brian Thomases, our Parkers.
If you've been in the league, and even
they
and by the
stand
way,
out.
they can stand out because they're new and because of those reasons. But that doesn't mean they should.
Correct.
Well, it doesn't mean they're going to be good.
No.
Doesn't mean a damn thing about
They
that.
still don't mean nothing,
Yeah.
but they can stand out.
But they can stand out.
Yeah.
I guess the only position that you could really guarantee that stand out would apply would be like if you got a kicker that's kicking them regularly
Booming
from
it.
65.
Right.
Well, let's look at some of the ones real quick here
Okay.
who stood out. And then we'll see if it follows. Like, all right, yeah, Bills, linebacker Caleb Alarms Orr.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's,
that
it's
fits in
no
here.
contact. No contact. And we
Yeah.
got a linebacker.
Miami
standing
Dolphins,
up.
tight end Greg Dulcich.
Sure.
Don't know. So, again, that's good, though. Those are guys that, you know.
Mhm.
New England Patriots, safety Mike Brown, signed to a 1-year, $1.35 million deal. But Mike Brown looks like he's a baller. The Jets, A.D. Mitchell, the wide receiver. No, he
Right.
shouldn't be
I
in.
mean, it's like his fourth team.
Yeah.
Is this? Are they going through every team? Is there one for every team?
Mhm.
So we're gonna get to a Jag. Okay.
Cleveland Browns wide receiver Isaiah Brown. Bond, the kid from
Texas.
yeah, via Alabama, right?
Or Georgia, wasn't it or no?
Might have been both. No one knows.
All
Yeah,
three.
could have
Play for
all
all.
three, right?
1 million for them, 2 million for them, 3 million for them.
The Colts safety AJ Halsey will be wreaking havoc against the Jags.
Yeah,
twice a year.
be careful.
The Jags wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr. No.
Mm-mm.
But that's the one.
Let me see if there's.
I mean,
any-
that's the one. If you were here, if you asked someone here who stood out down there, that's that storyline.
Here's a good one. Here's a good one. The L.A. Chargers quarterback DJ Throw It Away Way.
See, that's just stupid. Yeah, that's dumb. I think a quarterback could stand out though. Think
The
like if
former
you got a
undrafted
rookie-
free agent has been one of the Chargers' most
Sure.
impressive players,
Yeah.
thriving in the
Yeah.
intermediate and deep throws.
Sure he is.
That carries into training camp. Ugalele could challenge Trey Lance for the backup job.
Wow.
Wow.
How impactful. You might be the backup.
The Giants very pleased that kicker Dominic Zavada has stood
Well,
out.
like I said, you should be able to tell for sure. Did it go through the uprights and from how far?
Again, this one, no. Eagles cornerback Reek Woolen.
No.
They got him from Seattle, right?
Right.
Yeah, he should stand out.
Correct.
Paid him a lot of money. Let's see if there's any other. Yeah, the Lions, the Tesla wide receiver. We saw him last year.
Yeah, Tesla. Yeah.
Tesla, yeah.
By the way, this is fair too. I mean, I mean, they were Turkey forever. They can't be Turkey. Shame on any of our 1010XL brethren that ever reference running back Travis Etienne. Just don't do it. He's ETN. He'll forever be ETN. I don't know who. I'm not pointing fingers. I've been learning on the text line that perhaps a host or two here have started calling ETN H-Chan. Did not happening. Stop it.
He could be H-Chan moving
This guy
forward.
lied.
But
He
far
lies.
as the Jaguar, boy, you Travis Etienne, bro.
Yeah, you're Travis Etienne. You always
I was
have been.
watching. It was on social media highlight package last night of. Do you remember the Ohio State Clemson national semifinal with Trevor against Fields?
Yeah.
Man,
Trevor was throwing some bombs in
Well,
that game.
no.
He had a run. He had that 80-yard run. didn't he?
Achan was making some plays.
Oh, he was too?
Oh my God, dude! He was
I think-
splitting defenses, taking passes. I mean that, and then Trevor had the long
He had a
60 or
long
70.
run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but and then it was
Fields got busy too, didn't he?
well, he did. Clemson came back, and they took the lead. They hit the 2-point, and then Ohio State had a chance to go win it. And Fields threw a pick in the red zone to a Clemson guy. There was nobody around him. It was weird. So it was like 29-23. Clemson. Is that the year they advanced to the Natty?
Did Trevor win the Natty as a freshman?
As a true freshman.
When
yes.
he took over and they beat
Yes.
Bama?
Yes, but then he lost.
Think about that though. Bama in their heyday.
Yeah, then he lost to
They lost to Burrow.
Burrow. Yeah, that was the Ohio State game. Put him into the right. I believe that.
I think
that's how it works.
and that was a championship game.
Yeah.
the Ohio State. Yeah, yep, for
Yep.
sure. All
All
right, E, we're super heavy, aren't we?
Yeah, we got to take a break.
Awesome.
This is the drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
At Cannons of Jacksonville, they know that when you're towing anything, you gotta have products you can rely on. With over 50 years of fabrication expertise, the family at Cannons can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Whether it's a heavy-duty hitch, trailer frame, gooseneck, tow bar, or any other towing accessory, Cannons will provide you with unmatched precision and durability. For all your towing needs, visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
Hey, gang, everybody's loving the incredible free finance offer at Beards Diamonds, but you better hurry. Time is a-fleetin'. Hicken here. You have until 6 p.m. on June 30th. 6 p.m. on June 30th to get zero interest financing for 5 years. Yeah, this extraordinary offer will not be extended, so do not wait. Beards has the engagement rings, the wedding bands, the earrings, the pendants, the bracelets, case after case of exquisite jewelry that she wants. You can get the lowest price now and then spread your payments over 5 years with zero interest. For example, a $6,000 diamond tennis bracelet, Beards value price, pay zero down, $100 a month for 5 years. In a world of high interest rates, it's too good to be true, but it's happening now through June 30th at Beards Diamonds, the only local jeweler at the town center. Lupos have been around for decades, giving Jacksonville the selection, the value, the service, the quality you deserve. The big box chain stores can't even come closer. Hurry, take advantage. Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
Homeowners, is your home storm ready? Now during the storm season sale at Renewal by Anderson, you buy one window or door and get one 40% off. Plus, no money down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. There's never been a better time to protect your home before the next storm. But this offer ends June 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Instant Keys is turning 25. A quarter century of saving the day when your keys mysteriously vanish.
Seriously, it was just in my pocket.
Or when that remote fob decides to quit working.
The dealership is such a hassle.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, house keys, transponders, re-keys, and even high-tech smart locks. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. For honest, professional locksmith service, use Instant Keys.
Attention men and women, if you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
In the fight against Alzheimer's, now is the moment we've been waiting for. With new treatments emerging in the fight against Alzheimer's and dementia, now is the time for hope and action. Held in over 600 communities nationwide, the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's is the world's largest fundraiser for care, support, and research to fight the disease. So get out, get moving, and join the Walk to End Alzheimer's, November 7th, downtown Jacksonville. Join the movement at alz.org/Jacksonville.
Ah, this feeling is brought to you by Aleve for back pain relief. What feeling is that, you ask? Well, it's the feeling you feel when you have relief from back pain. That move how you want to, not how you have to feeling. That keep going through your day without slowing you down feeling. The kind that brings you back to yourself all day long without interruption. Oh, yeah. Because Aleve offers long-lasting pain relief. Feel up to 12 hours of back pain relief with one dose. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
All right, welcome back here on The Drill. I saw Jaws in the theater at age 8. That's bad parenting. Welcome Hope you had a nice Father's Day this weekend. Let's bring in Sharks head coach Jason Gibson. A little bit unhappy Father's Day with the result yesterday in Orlando. But a little 2-game road trip. Hadn't gone, Coach, exactly how you wanted. Probably ready to get back home this weekend. Tell us a little bit about Sunday afternoon, evening in Orlando.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
No, we had some personnel changes and adjustments, and we started off on the back foot again. We came out since 2 games in a row, man.
Yeah.
Just we would come out the first half and we struggle, and then we come out the second half and we outscore them. And the same thing happened this weekend. You know, we outscored them in the second half, but like I've always said, you got to play 4 quarters, and you know it's 2 road trips, you know, back to back, and it's tough. It's good to get back home, finish this thing out.
4 games to go, Coach. You know, so it's still time to, you know, big picture, 9-3, great season, rocking and rolling. So blip, but you don't want the blip to turn into something. So now
Right.
there's, you know, urgency to get things fixed, I would assume.
Well, I knew this would be the toughest. I knew this 4-game stretch that we have coming up would be the toughest part of the whole season. I knew it, you know, especially with 3 of the 4 games on the road. I knew it was going to be a tough stretch, and then we get to finish up, you know, with 2 at home. So we got to make some corrections and get excited to get back into the arena. Sunday night, it's a Sunday game against San Diego, which is they're 10-2, so it's there's no rest.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what's good about the league. But everything's still in front of us. You know, we still have an opportunity to get the number 1 seed, but we got to play better. I mean, we got to get better, so getting back home helps.
All right. Well, they've got a home game coming up this Sunday. You can get down to the tank and be a part of it. Go to jacksharks.com, or there's always the handy-dandy phone number, Coach, that people can call to get Sharks tickets.
Yeah, 904-621-0700. It's a big night. It's the first time they're going to do a Ring of Honor with Aaron Garcia, former Sharks great. So he's going to be in town. They're going to they're going to do a lot of stuff for him. So it'll be a great game. 2 top teams in the league, so I'm excited.
All right. Well, better luck this week, Coach. I have a feeling it'll be coming your way. Thanks for taking some time this morning, and we'll talk to you next Monday.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you.
You got tickets in there? What are we doing? Are you holding on?
Yeah. Matter of fact, we're gonna have some tickets for that.
All right. So people need to stand by the end of the break. We'll get to that. I have a degenerate tip/fact for you, and man, it would have paid off even more after this one last night. But there's been a sneaky way that you could have pocketed a lot of cash betting every game of this year's World Cup. Now, look, it's always easy to point to a trend once it's played out in front of you. I'm not suggesting anyone continue to ride this wave for the rest of the World Cup, but remember those years where we said if you just bet $100 on Scotty Scheffler every week by the end of the year, you'd have amassed a positive note.
Sure, I do.
If you had to this point, and I believe there was 24 games, so now that number is 26. If you had taken all 26 games, there's 3 ways to bet a soccer game before you get into run totals. You can bet one team, you can bet the other team, or you can bet that the game ends in a draw.
A draw.
If you had taken every game in the World Cup to this point and bet the draw, be up a couple of dimes.
Oh.
Yeah, there'd be 26 games, and you'd be up 4,900.
Okay.
So 2,300. Now, that part of that is thanks to Cape Verde, who did it again last night. Against another heavily favored squad. They came from behind. It was a 2-2 draw. I don't know if the goalie's esteem continues to shoot up when you give up 2 or not, but the Cape Verde team certainly has probably put themselves in a position if they win a game, they'll keep going. But yeah, play the draws, and because like these Cape Verde draw against Spain was like plus 1,100, just a draw.
Okay.
And it's such a unique bet because obviously one team can't win.
Thank you for that gambling tip.
Yes.
I don't know if you should do that now going forward, however, because...
No, I wouldn't. Well, I will say this, too. For those that just start in, everyone who's bet soccer for the first time has made this mistake. You'll bet a team to win, and when it ties, you figure it's a push. It's not. It's a loss. Like, if you bet soccer and you say Team USA wins, if the game ends 2-2, you don't get your money. It ain't a push. You lost.
All right, we got fun with Gator football when we come back.
Oh, I love
right
that.
here on The Drill.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. A hot day, ice cold drinks, and smoking hot sports takes.
I like that, man. I like that.
1010XL, your summertime fun station. He's the former Jacksonville beat reporter, and he still knows your team well.
Oh, you don't say.
He's Pete Prisco, Thursday afternoons on The Frangie Show.
This I gotta see.
Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles on 1010XL.
In the game of vehicle performance and reliability, Atlantic Infinity is always the top pick. This is Hayes Carlion. Did you know that every certified pre-owned Infinity is inspected, factory-backed, with a limited warranty, and gets the same championship-level service as a brand-new Infinity? Every mile will feel like first class. Check out their full certified inventory now at AtlanticInfinity.com or visit Atlantic Infinity off Atlantic near St. John's Bluff.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
Frank Frangie here, and Big Chief Tire makes it easier than ever to get the tires you need with the Big Chief credit card. No annual fee, low monthly payments, and great promotional financing. Plus, you get free flat repairs and rotations, and right now, $50 off your first purchase when you sign up. I love how simple they make everything. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com to apply for the credit card and get the tires you need today. That's Big Chief Tire.
Hi, I'm Linda from Newburyport. I lost 20 pounds on Awaken 180. In my family, there's a history of type 2 diabetes. I've always carried more weight than I should. And my glucose levels had always been hovering at that pre-diabetic. My goal was to see if I can avoid becoming a diabetic after having been on the Awaken 180 program and getting the 20 pounds off. I am no longer pre-diabetic. And I am on a low dose high blood pressure medication. And in my last 2 physicals, my doctor has been sort of like, we may need to either cut back or we might even be able to at some point take me off. Awaken 180 is just one of those tools in my health toolkit. It's really easy.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. That's what this is really about. The numbers your doctor reads, not just the one on the scale. Linda changed hers with Awaken 180, medication free, and so did I. Yours could be next. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist is now offering ortho walk-in appointments. If you have an immediate need for orthopedic care, contact Southeast Orthopedic Specialist immediately. Avoid ERs and urgent care waiting rooms. For more information, go to se-ortho.com.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Frank Frangie here with Coach Delaney from Coyle Fencing. For years, your offenses have been putting up a lot of yards and points at Fletcher. I hear Coyle also gains a lot of yards in the fence world.
Yes, Frank. Coyle Fencing has been serving the Jacksonville community and general contractors for 99 years. We fence tens of thousands of commercial and residential yards, all while maintaining an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
99 years?
That's right. Some might call it a dynasty.
To schedule your appointment, visit CoyleJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com.
At the First Coast YMCA, you'll find much more than just a gym. We offer many ways to help you become more active, reach your weight loss goals, and find your inner strength. Membership at the Y includes state-of-the-art facilities, a huge variety of fitness classes, and programs for all ages. It's easy to join the Y since it's affordable for all incomes. The Y is a great place to make connections and experience something new. Visit the YMCA near you or online at fcymca.org.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, I got just a couple of slice of life things here. I have a question for you guys. Where are you guys on the cold and flu medicine? Y'all take that stuff? Like if you get a bad cold, do you take it? Do you?
Yeah, I'll take it at night.
Yeah. And that don't hit me right. I'd be better off just taking an aspirin and never taking that stuff. I swear I took that. I've been battling a cold, right? It started on Friday, kind of built through up until it was probably at its worst yesterday. So finally yesterday afternoon, I said, well, I'll take some of this, whatever, Sudafed, whatever it is. No, make sure I take the nighttime because I do know that the other time makes me, wires me. I can't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I took the nighttime. I mean, my fanny, it was the nighttime. I was wired. I woke up every 3 minutes all night long for the whole night. Now I feel worse than before I took it. So
didn't work.
It didn't work. It doesn't work for me. I'm better off just drinking water and taking an aspirin. That cold medicine seems to suck in even worse.
All right.
And does anybody, like scientists or music historians, know the difference between the rosters of Backstreet Boys and NSYNC songs?
No.
Does anybody? I mean, you think anybody in the whole world knows which is which?
Like the rosters?
We're going to Vegas in a month. Mr. People want to see Backstreet Boys, and we're seeing them. But I mean, if you throw up a song and I ask you, is that NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Like the percentage of people that'll be able to just knock it out of the park.
I might know it. I might know the difference.
That a baby.
I might know the difference.
Anyway, just random thoughts.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, but that's fine. Who is Joey Fatone?
He's
Joey Fat One.
He's in. I don't know.
No, Joey's in sync.
He's in sync.
Who's Lance Bass?
Lance Bass, he's the blondie.
He's in sync.
He's in sync.
Who's Timberlake?
Oh, he's the lead singer.
He's in sync.
In sync.
Okay, so I know them better, I guess. Who are the Backstreet Boys?
I know they got a Brian.
Are they the Wahlbergs?
Is one of the Wahlbergs in the back?
Marky Mark and the Fun Bunch?
No, it's not Marky Mark. He's out.
No,
Donnie and the Wahlbergs?
No, I know Backstreet. They got a Brian for sure. I think he's the lead singer. I don't know the rest of the boys.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Backstreet Boys. Here we come.
Why are we doing this?
They are Nick Carter.
Nick.
He's the popular one.
Howie Duro.
Isn't Nick's brother Aaron Carter passed away?
Yes.
Yeah. Oof.
Brian Luttrell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kevin Richardson.
Those aren't the guys who made him famous, are they?
That's the band that made him famous right there. Nick Carter, Howie Duro, A.J. McClain, and cousins Brian Luttrell and Kevin Richardson. Those are your back. Yeah, I'm with you. I would have put a Wahlberg on one of those jokers.
The Wahlbergs aren't neither of them?
No, Wahlberg had his own.
I think he had his own group, didn't he?
Yeah, hold on.
New Kids on the Block.
Wow,
that's it.
New Kids on the Block. They had a bunch too.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah. I remember that one.
All right. Well, that's
but we digress. There.
All right. So listen,
fun with Gator football.
With Gator football. The Florida Gators, as a program, rank the SEC programs for me, top 5. And is Florida a top 5?
I don't
SEC
know, Dan.
program?
I mean, how long do you get to be a top 5 SEC program?
So I said program.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm asking you guys your opinion.
Right.
Is Florida football a top 5 SEC program? Tell me the top 5 programs. Alabama,
Alabama, Georgia, Oklahoma, Texas, LSU, Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
I would put Florida over Texas A&M. They've won. I would put Florida on par with. I don't think you can just. But this concerns me.
Mm-hmm.
The college football playoff started some 12, 13 years ago, and whether it's 4 teams or 12 or 16, Florida can't get in one.
Yeah.
That's a long period of time to consider yourself all the other top 5 programs in the conference have been to the college football playoff.
Yeah.
We're the only one that at some point you got to kind of get relegated and work your way back, don't you?
Yeah.
I think Tennessee, similar to us, they've made a playoff, of course, but they haven't done much. They're kind of and programs like, who would you put in?
Well,
Auburn's another one, like Florida, that can have its time, but you better be playing. You don't get to just claim it because of where you play or what you've done 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. It's amazing. It's shameful, really, that the college football playoff has been going on for 13, 14 years, and the Gators have never been. Almost, there's 30, 40 teams that have been to at least a playoff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that stunts that top 5. I mean, when they're rolling, they're top 2 SEC program. But they haven't been rolling for a while, right?
Right.
I mean, when Urban was there and Spurrier was there, you get laughed out of the joint if you didn't call them a top 2 or 3 SEC program.
Right.
So
they were, but
that's where there's a comfortable, but I mean, or not, like I said, Auburn, Tennessee, LSU, real similar. Yeah. But LSU won in 19. That's a big difference.
Then you go to SEC championships and who's won the most and all that.
Yeah, SEC again, Florida 10 years ago had a stranglehold on all this. They're one of the 2 biggest boys, period, end of story. Not anymore. They've gone a whole decade without adding anything. More. It's been 15 years since Florida won the SEC, Hick.
15 of them things.
15 years since they won an SEC.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
All right, with that said, so then my next question is, so maybe they're not a top 5 program. How many of the 15 schools that they play in the SEC, how many of those schools do they have winning records against, and who are they? First, how many do they have? How many would you guess? Just off the top of your head.
Without like going down line item,
Yeah.
I'd say probably of the 15 teams, they probably have a winning record against 9 of them.
Okay. E, you want to guess?
12.
Okay. Would you be surprised if I told you that they have a winning record against 1, 2, 3, 4?
Well, there you go.
Only 4 schools.
That's pitiful.
Now, who are they?
The 4 with the winning record?
Yeah, who are the 4 schools?
Vanderbilt.
I think Tennessee.
Vanderbilt.
Got to be Tennessee.
44-11-2.
Kentucky.
Tennessee 32-23. Kentucky 54-22.
Mississippi State.
No, the other one's probably it's probably
Actually,
South.
they have 5. Mississippi State is also.
It's probably South Carolina. Is probably the other one. I'd have a winning record against them, don't they?
They do. And Arkansas. So actually 6.
Okay.
6 schools.
Well, at least we grew a little bit during the course of the
did. Went from 4 to 6.
Yeah.
Now,
but that's not good. Yeah, so that doesn't.
14-28 against Bama. You have a losing record against Auburn, 39-43. Georgia, 44-57. LSU's close. There's a lot of close ones, 34-35. Missouri, 6-7.
That's just,
Unacceptable.
again, it's an
That's
indicator.
unacceptable.
Dang,
yeah.
That's unacceptable. Oklahoma, you're 1-1, but you won the one that mattered.
That's for sure.
Lost the Cotton Bowl. Play them again this year. You can take the lead.
God, they both. You're right.
Ole Miss, 13-13. 1-3-1 against Texas. First time you ever beat them was last year, or 2 years ago. A&M 3-5. Again, the new, that's
That was last year they beat Texas.
Was it?
Yeah, they just beat them.
4-8 and the 4-8.
Yeah, the 4. That was their 1 win.
Oof.
Remember Dallas Wilson played that game?
Yeah, he did. But yeah, so not especially.
No, yeah, and
impressive.
These things, they.
And I understand Alabama. Georgia 44-57. LSU even. Steven fine. Ole Miss 13-13. It probably should be better than that. But doggone, dude, Missouri, A&M, Ole Miss. Come on, man.
I thought we were having fun with Gator football. What happened?
That's fun. It's fun to know.
This is the drill. It's a next gen.
Sometimes you got to, to get better.
I hear you.
You got to keep it real.
Yeah.
You got to look in the mirror. You got to decide.
Yeah. Well, Billy did that. Billy showed us an ugly portrait in the mirror. Portrait of Dorian Gray. This is the drill on 1010XL.
The drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Full contact radio. 1010XL.
Mike Dempsey. If you're thinking about a bathroom upgrade, maybe turning that old tub into a safer walk-in shower, check out 5 Star Bath Solutions. I shopped around, talked to several companies, and I chose 5 Star because their customer service was simply incredible. Responsive, honest, upfront about the entire project, and their pricing was even better than expected. When you're ready for a fresh look, better comfort, and a bathroom space you'll love using every day, schedule your free consultation at 5starbathsolutions.com and get the 5-star experience.
I got to be honest, a couple months ago, I didn't know anything about topdressing.com. And now, man, oh man, it's caught fire in Jacksonville, Florida. I mean, all my friends, folks are doing it. Michelle, our business manager, is on top of it. ET, apparently he's going to jump into the topdressing.com world. Listen up, St. Augustine Grass homeowners. Topdressing.com season is upon us. Our business manager did it 4 weeks ago. She says, man, my grass kicks beep. Yeah. Her words, not mine, but it's worth it. I came home from vacation. Nice long 10-day vacation. I'm telling you, my grass is rich and green and beautiful and unbelievable. Go to topdressing.com today or call them 888-850-1850. 888-850-1850. Go to topdressing.com. Get that free estimate. You'll be glad you did. Topdressing.com.
Attention contractors. Stop wasting time dealing with permits yourself. Use PermitRockstar.com. Their permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
Hey, gang, you might be aware credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payment, so they're getting nowhere. But here's what many homeowners don't realize. That use the equity in your home. You can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash, and with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved, saved over $1,500 a month. And here's the best part with Loan Pronto. You can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto. 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. That's 904-999-1508 or loanpronto.com.
When you want to know what's happening in Gainesville, roll with the Gator Report. I'm Joe C. Listen for updates on Florida Gator athletics several times a week on 1010XL. Built by Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Go, Gator! Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold has recently hit an all-time high at over $5,000 per ounce, and silver is over $100 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold and silver for cash and get top dollar, or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
I'm Rick Ballou. DraftKings Sports is live in all 50 states. Yes, that means you, Florida. The whole world is watching one tournament right now. Group stage chaos, knockout drama, stoppage time heartbreak. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in Florida, so whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, you are in on every minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in Florida, the world's biggest stage in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers sign up with the code 1010XL, spend $5 and get $200 in total rewards. That's code 1010XL in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss, market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click the claim issued in non-withdrawable. Predictions, dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends June 28th terms. DKNG.co/predictions promo.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Tired of changing out bad sod year after year? Get it done right with Roundtree Sod. Big or small, they have it, and always supplied farm fresh. For a lush, legendary green lawn, call 7414-SOD for a free estimate. 7414-SOD.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by 5-Star Bath Solutions. NFL analyst Eric Edholm says Travis Hunter will stay at corner, still playing both ways, but expects most of his snaps to shift to defense this season. Cape Verde keeps its dream run alive. The tiny nation grabbed the second-half equalizer and held Uruguay to a 2-2 draw in Miami. World Cup games continue in Miami on Wednesday. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:05 and it's 77 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the 8 o'clock hour is next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
right, welcome back to the program, 8:06. Good morning, Jacksonville. Hope you're having a great
Or
summertime.
Backstreet Boys? Which one is it? Don't look.
Or is it New Kids on the Block?
Or is it New Kids on the Block?
I don't know. I'll
Want
say
You back.
I'll say Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, I would too.
I have no idea. Which is it, E?
NSYNC, baby.
Attaboy.
This is one of their hit songs that them boys came
Like I
out
said,
to.
nobody knows. The official record was sealed years ago, so when you hear it, just say either one and you're correct. Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, same thing. NSYNC's got way bigger stars, by the way, as we went through that roster. Yeah.
Big time.
All right, NBA draft's tomorrow night.
Is it here upon us, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The NBA draft's tomorrow night, and the buzz out of D.C., our nation's capital, where the Wizards are ready to make run amok in the Eastern Conference and get out of that.
I'm the Wiz.
Last place. No relation to the Miz. DeBonsa or Peterson?
DeBonsa, man.
No question.
And by the way, they're throwing this Peterson. Did we see this in the NFL sometimes?
Smoke
too?
screen.
Yeah.
Smoke
No,
screen.
I don't even know if it's why. I don't even know if it's Washington is doing it, but like the media just can't stand to have a no-brainer first pick. So we all like Trevor, right? For half a minute, it was Zach Wilson could be the guy. You know, they always throw in this guy.
Just wonder if the Wizards
really not gonna be
could
it.
screw it up, though.
I don't know. If you take Peterson over DeBonsa, I can't help you, man.
Yeah.
Like I think it's more likely Peterson falls to 3 than goes to 1.
Well, the Jazz pick second, and
they could take Boozer.
Most feel like they're going to take Peterson,
Yeah.
and then I think now. Let me ask you this: You're Memphis. Would you take Boozer or would you take Wilson? Why do I think that the ceiling? I like that Caleb Wilson guy.
I don't.
Is the ceiling higher for Caleb
think-
Wilson than Boozer?
I feel like I don't respect Boozer enough. Like I feel like I
Yeah.
almost shouldn't comment on it because I think he's more
Yeah.
athletic and better than
We
he
say.
looks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean
Yeah.
his numbers were pretty.
The numbers are always good for
fantastic.
Boozer. Yeah.
And he's going to he's going to fill out and get stronger too. He's still kind of got that wiry teenage body.
Maybe Memphis needs a guy more like Boozer because of the Ja era, and it looks like that might be coming to an end. I think they might
I
trade
saw
him.
one that had Peterson going. Could you imagine Peterson and John on the same team?
Palling around together.
Oh, good Lord. Now, Peterson, let's be clear now. He hadn't done the stupid things Ja has,
Right.
but he was, DNP. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be your name.
Those are your big four, and then there's another group.
There's
and-
another group of about 6.
Yeah, and of that group, I bet one of them is going to be a star.
Well, and if you're a Hawks fan, you hope, because that's where our pick comes.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be us. It seems to be the Flemings kid from Houston. But Flemings, the Wagler from Illinois, Acuff
Yeah.
from
Arkansas.
Michael Brown.
Yeah.
Or Mikael Brown is another one. And then
The Tennessee kid.
Yeah, he's probably more like 10. I'll give you kind of a wild card. Is that big center from Michigan. Like
Yeah.
the Hawks might take him.
Yaxel Luxembourg.
No, the Mara.
Oh.
The Mara, the 7'2" guy. There seems to be kind of we're going back to playing a little more traditional center in the NBA, it feels like. And Mara, they think. So, I mean, the Hawks, I felt like it was a problem against the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been nice to have had a 7-footer in there for the, again, if you're measuring yourself against the champions of your
Well, everybody
conference.
wants to know who the world champions are going to take.
Do you have a pick?
That's the buzz. Oh, yeah, we got 24.
Okay.
Apparently, we're going to deal it. We got 24 and 31.
There's picks down there that could make an impact.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Koa Pete, is he out? Is he going?
He stayed out.
Man, he's like 26.
Yeah,
27.
it's rightfully. He probably. It makes you wonder what Arizona's paying for their NIL.
Yeah.
I mean, Florida kept a bunch of guys. What did we say? Florida, north of $30 million for that basketball roster.
Gators. Spend some money.
Got to win in something. You talked about where I'll give you this.
Yeah.
Top 2 SEC basketball program. And that's with the due respect to Arkansas
There's
or
a lot of good
LSU or
programs,
others.
too,
They are number 2 in the SEC in basketball.
Yeah,
and
that's
it ain't
fair.
close.
That's fair.
They're closer to Kentucky to be the number 1 basketball program than anyone is to them, in my opinion. And they're
Yeah.
not close to Kentucky at all. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't get to count just certain periods, right?
Yeah.
But this period that Florida's been on now for over 30 years is matched Kentucky. It's been better than Kentucky. I mean, Florida's been the number 1 basketball program in the SEC since about 1994.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
By titles, by Final Four appearances, by a lot of measures. The one thing that Kentucky does, and it just makes you more probably frustrated if you're a fan, is they got all that talent in the league, man. Kentucky and Duke players.
That's one of the reasons they got so sick of Cal
Yeah.
there, I think. It's because, he He'd show up at the draft every year. He'd walk around these guys, and these guys are better known for some people. I was just watching a thing. You know, the Knicks took Kevin Knox over SGA.
Oh.
And they were sitting there going, I think they might go SGA here. I think that would be a smart move to take Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. With the 8th pick, or the New York Knicks select Kevin Knox. What year was that, would you say?
SGI is probably 8 years ago. So probably 18.
Let me look. But yeah, I was like, we already know that Curry went one ahead of them, when they wanted Curry. And, and these are all now under the bridge. Doesn't matter because these were all past regimes. But, yeah, there it is. You guys took that was the Doncic draft.
Okay.
It was DeAndre Ayton, and then Sacto solid with Marvin Bagley. Oof. While Luka, Jaren Jackson, and Trae Young were all out there.
We took Luka and said, yeah, let's trade him.
You did. Mo Bamba then went 6 to Orlando.
Terrible.
Wendell Carter Jr.
And then we took Reddish. He was terrible.
Colin Sexton. And then the New York Knicks with the 9th pick right before Mikal Bridges and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Miles Bridges. And
that's a terrible pick.
Took Kevin
That
Knox.
is, by the way, overall, how good a draft is that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot of talent in that draft.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I just want to, if we're going to do winners and losers from the U.S. Open up at Shinnecock Hills, to me, like the biggest.
We got winners and losers?
Well, I know. I said if we were going to. This is very rare that you could choose someone who wasn't a golfer. But the losers are the fans at Shinnecock who made real embarrassments of themselves yesterday in the way that they jeered and rooted against a guy who had no business being treated that way, quite frankly.
Mm-hmm.
Clark had lots of people rooting against him all week at Shinnecock. Those fans got even louder during Sunday's final round. NBC reported during the broadcast a few of those fans were ejected from the event. If you're being so anti, it's golf, man. I got a big problem right now with golf fan. And whoever is within earshot and you go to the players, if you are yelling at Matt Fitzpatrick, I'm talking to you, you rube.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
Golf fans are off the. Golf fans need a punch in the face. See?
Oh dear.
And the problem is golfers ain't the one to give them one. So they can just go. They can each get in each other's feelings, but you don't. That's not golf. We're not watching football. It's not basketball. It's not UFC. It's golf.
That's just the type of people, man, because I wouldn't even want to go there and do that.
I would be embarrassed.
And feel everybody
Right.
looking at me doing that. Like, bro.
I think now we're always in a different situation. If I were somewhere someone were doing it, I'd make fun of him. I would. I'd turn on that guy so, and everyone around him.
Rory does that.
He'd be ready to leave.
Rory does
Yeah.
that. He did that again this
Yeah,
weekend.
what was that? I didn't even know what that taunt he was giving him was.
He telling me he's a fat guy, maybe?
Is that what it is?
I don't-
Rory did look like he put some weight on, by the way. Was I the only one that saw that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he
know
looked
that.
like he put a little bit on.
Yeah.
Rory gave somebody the business.
Oh, the guy was giving him the business.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But he gives it right back.
Yeah.
And he'll tell him bleep off or,
Did Rory have him removed?
Yeah, Roy will have you removed too. Yeah, he don't mess around.
I mean, if you're trying to close out the U.S. Open and you're a United States golfer, you're an American, and you hit a shot and some jackass at Shinnecock yells, "Get in the bunker," he should be punched in the face.
Oh,
he's a loser.
Oh, heavens.
You got no stake in this. This isn't the Hatfield and McCoys.
Uh-huh.
They're golfers. Let them play. You clap for good shots. That's it. You can want one to win more. This isn't the Davis Cup tennis, man. This is not Ryder Cup. But you, because you're such a nerd, because you're so out of touch, don't know this.
Mm-hmm.
You go to golf tournament and then act like you know what you're doing at the golf tournament, like you've ever been to one, apparently, or anyone's ever smacked you upside your head when you said something like
Evans.
that. It's weak.
Down on the golf fans.
I'm very down on the golf fans. This all started, quite frankly, I'm a little disappointed to say, it all started with our
Waste
local
management.
fans at Fitzpatrick.
Oh,
That's
okay.
kind of when this new wave started, I feel like.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I thought I said waste management, but you would know more. You would say,
Yeah, waste management to kind of get it over everyone.
Well, waste management's like the what we used to say, oh, it's so much fun, but maybe if you give the kids an inch, they take a yard.
Right.
You know?
Right. And
maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe we should have said, no, we're not going to do that. Golf is different, and we're going to.
I just don't. Again, when did it become cool to be rude?
Yeah.
When did it become creative to be hurtful. I'm not trying to be on my feelings here. It's just go to the golf, watch it, cheer. You don't have to want him to win. But what's next? I mean, they're like a click away from yelling at their backswing, Hick.
Yeah, I know.
This is how stupid they are.
The backswing is crazy.
They're so stupid, these idiots.
Clark make a putt and you'd hear.
Right. Just, I get, you don't have to go crazy.
I mean, usually at the U.S. Open,
what bothers
somebody
me
makes a big putt who's in the lead, the place explodes.
Don't cheer for a bad shot. That's not golf. Unless you're playing the Ryder Cup, then you can. But that's it.
Well, honestly, I could liken it to, and this is, people don't understand this, but it's like you go back to Little League, and and like your kid hits a pop fly and the other kid drops it or something. Hey, cheer! Or kid just drops the ball.
It's a kid, but it's the opposing kid.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. When you want action,
Jacksonville on the move here. First drive of the game.
it's 1010XL.
If you're a Jags fan, you better get your popcorn ready because this guy's something.
Where the action is.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
When your home or business deserves more than ordinary glass, you trust the experts. Capital Glass and Shower Doors has been elevating spaces for over 40 years with precision, craftsmanship, and clean, modern design. From sleek frameless shower enclosures to elegant glass railings, wine cabinets, and any custom glass that makes a statement, Capital Glass delivers unmatched quality, service, and attention to detail. Your vision, their expertise. Capital Glass and Shower Doors at capcoglass.com.
Hi, you want to get a little action in the game as the World Cup is underway? You can go to Kalshi. It's the world's biggest soccer tournament. It's arrived, and you can trade the entire tournament on Kalshi. You see, on Kalshi, you trade every match from the opening stage all the way through to the final. Let me tell you what to do. Go to KALSHI. I'm sure by now you've heard of Kalshi. But you can go through the exact procedures and how you can best maximize your ability to predict outcomes. So whether it is a specific match that you would like to invest in, or maybe it's who's going to win overall. With the percentages very easily explained, you'll have a financial stake in your predictive abilities. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there is no house, and as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code 1010XL. You'll get $10 when you trade 10. Kalshi, KALSHI. Trade the beautiful game.
When you hear it from John Osher, you can be sure, cause O knows. Oh, yeah. Find out what he's heard about your favorite football team. Listen for Jacksonville's senior writer weekdays on 1010XL. Served up by Twin Peaks.
Hey guys, Hicken here. The 4th of July just around the corner. I don't know about you. I don't want my family and friends running around on filthy carpet. Guess what? Flash sale time, baby. Call and book Zero Res this week. You'll get 3 rooms of carpet clean for only $135, and you get a hallway for free. Flash sale, that's right. Get 3 rooms for $135 plus a free hallway. So this week only, visit ZeroResJacksonville.com. Tell them 1010XL sent you for the flash sale.
Zero Res.
It's almost time to kick off the 2026 season at the bank. Whether you want to be at the center of it all as a season ticket member, lock in 3 or more games with a bundle at the bank, or cheer on the Jags at your most anticipated matchup, there's a way for everyone to be a part of the action. Seating is limited, so don't wait. Secure your tickets now by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000.
Everyone's loving the incredible free finance offer at Beard's Diamonds, but you have to hurry. Time is running out. You have until 6 p.m. on June 30th to get zero interest financing for 5 whole years. This extraordinary offer will not be extended, so don't wait. Beards has the engagement rings, the wedding bands, the earrings, pendants, bracelets, case after case of exquisite jewelry she wants. You can get the lowest price now and then spread your payments over 5 years with zero interest. Take a $6,000 diamond tennis bracelet, get Beard's value price, pay zero down, and pay just $100 a month for 5 years. In a world of high interest rates, this is almost too good to be true. But it's happening now through June 30th at Beard's Diamonds. Beard's Diamonds, the only local jeweler at the town center, giving Jacksonville the selection, value, service, and quality you deserve. The big box chain stores can't even come close. So hurry in to take advantage of free financing. Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. On approved credit, see store for details.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Colder or hotter?
All right, welcome back to the program. This is The Drill on 1010XL, 92.5 FM. I'm learning in my son is telling me, he's texting me in our little golf pool where I had a chance for a stack. I may have split third.
I don't think I did much.
Which isn't a lot. I was looking at the locations in of the World Cup. And I do love this about the World Cup. I love that we're all over the country and these fans, the Tartan Army is, and everybody's going to different places and stuff. And that's kind of, I've enjoyed that. Scotland, unfortunately, gets Brazil.
Did the Tartan Army behave themselves after they lost their game over the weekend? Good.
Yeah, the Tartan Army is headed to Miami, where they'll play Wednesday. But I think England now is in Boston, where they play tomorrow.
Wow.
Against
That's
Ghana.
good. I like that they move them around. They don't just sit them in. They play all their games there. That's a great idea. Because you got a week in between. You got plenty of time to make the move. But, yeah, don't because I think that Scotland did. Now, I do think all of them played 2 of their games in one in the same
Scotland
stadium.
played 2 in Boston.
Yeah, in the
Drank
U.S.
all the beer and left.
I think the U.S. played both theirs in
That's
Seattle,
so crazy
didn't they?
to me. Yeah. And I think the U.S. is staying out west also.
They're in L.A., though.
Yeah, but they're staying on the West Coast.
They're in L.A. on Thursday.
Yeah, their first 2 games, I think, were in Seattle.
Okay. So they're
someone was saying it matters if they win the group or not, because I guess theoretically, is there a way that they might not win the group, or have they won it? I think they've actually won it.
No, we won it.
While winning the group is a big advantage, it keeps them out west.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess Seattle is where you want it to be. That's like the hotbed.
How would it have been if they played some of these games in like SEC stadiums or college? Like
Auburn. Auburn's hosting one. Auburn has one of the World Cup games. Was at Auburn.
It was not a World Cup game.
Oh, I thought they just had one there.
They did. Messi played there, but that wasn't a World Cup game.
Oh.
That was like a friendly or whatever. They still had 80-some thousand. I'm pretty sure.
That was one of those joints before the World Cup started.
Yeah. But how would it have been if, or at the Big House, Michigan or Ohio State? I mean, now you're talking,
Hunt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wonder. I mean, and putting them in college towns, too, which I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it would have been interesting.
Do you think that all this pub that World Cup is getting, is it going to make soccer big? Because it's like it's right in our face. But what is it going to do for soccer?
It's a great question because we do it every 4 years.
Right.
And it generally goes away.
Why is that though? Because look, everybody's having a wonderful
I'll tell you why it is. Because we don't have a professional soccer league that we care about.
Mm-hmm.
Every other sport has one. Baseball, we go to Major League Baseball. NFL, you watch the NFL. And you don't watch it. There's no college soccer of any.
I will say that, like I said before, the kids today they're more worldwide than we were. So they know, like in my classes, and you know this. You've spoken to quite a few of them.
They know about the soccer.
They know soccer.
They don't know about basketball, football. They know about the soccer.
They like the NBA. So I always think it's not baseball. It's NBA and soccer that they like.
Because NBA is also getting international.
And they love that, and a lot of them I'd like to go work for the Premier League or for Barcelona or,
Right.
things like that. They're I don't know.
Well,
they're
I think
just-
what happened is more and more kids played Little League soccer when they were kids, and just like we played Little League baseball and get baseball cards and watch the baseball game, soccer's the explosion in availability to watch things from around the world. The technology has taken us now that you can watch the English Premier League just as easily, sometimes easier than you can watch the SEC. And so I think it happened like this. I think it became nuanced enough that Americans knew who the best soccer players were in the world. They wanted to watch the best soccer. They weren't going to watch American soccer.
Yeah.
They were going to watch European soccer because those were the best players and the best teams in the world. And now that has kind of grown to an overall,
well, tonight
awareness. I
Tonight,
think.
Argentina's on the pitch against Austria. That's in That's Jerry's place.
Mm-hmm.
France takes on Iraq. That's at Lincoln Financial Field. Norway takes on Senegal at MetLife. And Jordan and Algeria at Levi Stadium. Now, Jordan, Algeria, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. I'd be curious to see that attendance.
I bet you they're all sold out.
You think?
Yeah, I bet they are.
Jordan, Algeria.
To your point, I don't think there's a bunch of Jordanians and Algerians traveling with the squads. It's not going to be split with 30,000 of each, maybe. But
fans just go.
I can't imagine these World Cup games are just fans of the other teams would go. I guess. I think at least.
Yeah. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see as we continue on, and it's been fun. It's been a neat summer, and Team USA going 2-0 was terrific. It was great to see the crowd. It was great,
And they looked good. It was
they looked like a good team,
entertaining brand of soccer, and
got some speed.
That's kind of what I told you. If you didn't see that first game, they looked a little different. They look a little more,
I don't think
skilled.
the goalie hasn't really been tested.
Yeah, that's fair. But can they be good enough at least to get to the 8?
Yeah.
Just get to the 8 and make it dramatic and play Germany with a chance to
and lose on penalty kicks or whatever.
But
Get the penalty kicks, go win.
Well, this notion that they can't win, I have to find that to be absurd.
I think that's just one.
They have a roster full of European world players. If they play good.
Give me the odds right now on the U.S. winning the World Cup. Like what if I laid down $100 on the United States to win the World Cup? How much am I making? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Right now, I'm going to take $100
plus 3,300. They're 33 to 1.
33 to 1. So I would make $33 million if I lay $100 down.
No, you'd win. Yeah, you'd make $3,300.
$1,000.
Not 1,000.
Just $3,300.
That's right. 33 to 1. You bet 100, you get 3,300.
What if I bet 1,000?
You would get 33,000.
33,000.
That's correct.
What if I bet 100,000? 3.3 million?
Correct. By the way, just to give you some comparisons.
Yes.
This is how you go from most favored on down the list. France right now is your favorite to win the World Cup. They're plus 380.
Really?
Spain is plus 500.
Spain had a draw.
Yeah. Spain is 5 to 1. England is 6 to 1. Argentina is 8 to 1. Portugal 10 to 1. Brazil 12 to 1. U.S. 35 to 1. There's teams in between them. So that's why I guess when Tim Howard says they literally can't win the World Cup, maybe that's what he means. But again, I don't know what the betting odds were for, the Miracle on Ice hockey team.
Yeah.
Guessing they weren't very good. I got a speed trap in play. Before we go out to break, we'll come back with more on a Next Gen Review Monday.
Speed trap.
Yes. Right now, southbound Southside Boulevard, just under JTB. Oh, we used to go home that way a lot back in the day. And they'll sit there and get you. Sit and get. Don't you lose that money out of your wallet. You stay in tune with the drills. Speed Trap Alert, brought to you by Catlin Trunk Accessories. Southbound on Southside, just under JTV.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hurricane season is here. Is your home storm ready? Renewal by Andersen is offering storm season savings with buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors. Plus, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 full year. In recent years, storms have caused tens of billions of dollars in damage across Florida. Prepare your home now with our Claim Impact Windows. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free design consultation. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Hey, gang, Hickett here, and man, oh man, now I was outside this weekend, and it is summertime in Jacksonville, Florida. The oven is on, and it's burning. So you got to be careful you're out there for lengthy periods of time, right? Floppy hats, protect those ears, man. Don't want to get any of that skin cancer stuff on those ears, man. Long sleeve dry fits, don't be afraid. Sunscreen if you're going to be out for an extended period of time, fishing, working, golfing, watching your kids play. Just be careful out there. If something does show up, what do? I'll tell you what you do. Go to Beaches Dermatology. Oh, nobody better. Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com for all your skincare needs, all your skincare products. You ever had a hydrofacial? Woo-hoo-hoo. Nothing better. I go to the one off Solana Road, but there are different locations that will serve you. That's why you go to beachesdermatology.com for all of your skincare needs, all of your skincare products. It's Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com.
Truck accidents can happen and can be devastating. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets is proud to serve the 904. If you've been seriously injured in a truck accident, protect yourself and your family by understanding your rights and legal options. Our attorneys are experienced in handling complex truck cases and can guide you through this. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
You can actually win a side-by-side at Best Bet St. Augustine?
You know it. Only at Best Bet. The more you play, the more chances you have to win.
Poker, great food and drinks, and a chance to drive home in that side-by-side?
That's what all the buzz is about.
Play your favorite poker and table games at Best Bet St. Augustine for your chance to win an incredible side-by-side. Earn entries now through August 7th. Grand prize giveaway happens August 8th.
Now this just got serious.
Get in the action. Feel the excitement at Best Bet St. Augustine. Details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
What two vegetables are combined in making succotash?
When you file a claim with Southern Oak Insurance, we schedule one of our trusted vendors to work directly with you, which means a faster claim resolution. Find out more at southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
In order to make succotash, you'll need dry corn and dry beans. Suffering succotash was made famous by Sylvester the Cat.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Oh, crap. What do you... Can I help you? No. What are you doing here? I'm really sorry. I was going to Ding Dong Ditch you guys. I'm super sorry. Does your dad know you're out here doing this? I will call him right now. Yeah, he does know. I doubt that.
What's the hold up?
I've been caught! Is that your dad? Yeah. He goes Ding Dong Ditching with you? Yeah, he says it's a core childhood memory and he wants to be a part of it.
There you go.
Run! Are you kidding me?
Good.
That's one of my favorite Father's Day posts.
I've never understood because you can get some real reactions from people that get ding dong ditched. Like they get real in their feelings. It never bothered me that much.
It's different now.
Like you ring it once, I go, there's no one. Now if you're like damaging or something. That's
Correct.
one thing. But just ringing the doorbell and running away, is that really that big a deal?
It's different in two ways. 'Cause
Okay.
now the kids are different because they're like
They're damaging.
They're trying
Yeah.
to break the door,
Yeah.
crack the window.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then also the parents or whoever's answering the door.
You
they're
don't
quick-
know.
They're quick to pick up a gun
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So it's just different.
That's
When I was a kid, we just knocking on the door and we run.
Right.
It's different.
Although I will
So-
say this, and you prompted a memory in my head, and upstate New York, and I wasn't part of it, but I remember them talking about it. We had a teacher there. They wanted to ding dong ditch him, and he came flying out with a shotgun and had buckshot in it. So, but he was gonna fire away.
I get it
at
if there's
some dudes.
I get the
man.
frustration if there's like any kind of destruction of property
Yeah.
or vandalism. But if
someone's
it's
at the
just
door, I'm
ring
not
the-
going to. I
you
don't care,
know,
whatever. Get out of here.
Like I can literally, when I was a kid, literally, what again? This wasn't me, but I can watch it. They literally did the cliche "put poop in a bag and light it on fire"
Yeah.
trick. Like
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
you know, right, they knock on the door, there'd be a flaming bag of
I've
poop.
never done that.
Yeah, that's not just a movie scene.
Right,
They're
right.
like back in the day, they really do that. But
It's different now, man.
you know, there you go. That's
Maybe you didn't do that on Father's Day, but maybe you
Yeah.
had a good time with your children or whatever. If you did, great. Or with your
I
dad
wouldn't-
or however it was. Hopefully everybody had a great Father's
I
Day.
can also understand too if there's like a sleeping baby and you're coming in. And banging
Yeah,
on
you
the
never,
door.
and that's what I would
Yeah.
tell my kids when they did dumb stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Said, you never know what's going on. This man may have slept for 3 days. His wife's got
Yeah.
cancer. You don't know all that. So
Right,
enough of
right.
this.
Right.
And then that was kind of it. Everybody gets chased off at one point, threatened to be beaten up, and you know,
Run!
yeah, away you go. I have from CBS Sports
Yes.
the best and worst case scenarios for every NFL team in 2026.
Oh, I like it.
What is the Jaguars, in your mind, best case scenario?
I think Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it's fair.
I mean, I don't think
Absolutely,
we're being
it's
okay.
fair.
All right.
Yeah.
And what is worst case scenario?
Ooh, like,
Quarterback gets hurt, wins 5 games.
Yeah. Worst case scenario is,
6?
7 and 10.
7.
Yeah.
That's
7 and 10.
again. That's also
That's still
6 and
kinda high.
11.
7, like worst case scenario is like 4 games. Like
they can't go
that
4.
team
They're too
can't-
good.
Right,
They,
that's the worst case scenario.
no.
That
This
would
team
only
can't
you
win
can't,
4.
you
No.
Can't, you can't play the worst case scenario and include an injury.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
Worst case scenario if they have that team.
Yeah.
That team can't win.
Yeah, no
4
way.
games.
I to be honest with you, only because it's possible. I would say that they're like worst case scenarios. You're just like 9 and 8.
Yes,
They just seem like they have too much
think
in
7
place.
And 10 if
But anyway,
things went wrong or.
But I
again,
agree-
remember now they only got 6 home games.
That's right.
That has to be factored in. We can say it all. We can dance around it all we want. We can play.
So
it, we'll
they
play.
prove differently.
Yeah,
and
we can play
sometimes they
anyone,
do.
anytime, anywhere. That's great, but that wears on you, man.
As I'm scrolling down, I will tell you that our arch rivals from the division, the Houston Texans, best case scenario, they say
Mm-hmm.
the Texans win the AFC South and reach the AFC Championship game for the first time in franchise history. So they're not predicting their base case scenario to be the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Worst case, Stroud continues to crater.
Yeah.
It gets so bad, Davis Mills makes an appearance.
Yeah.
They finally shattering hope that he can turn things around. So it didn't really put a number on it. All right, Jags. Best case scenario.
Yeah.
The train keeps moving in Duval County after a 13-4 regular season that led to the South title. The Jags repeat as division titles for just the second time in franchise history. Trevor Lawrence continues to thrive under Liam Cohen.
Yeah.
Several key players on the depth chart bounce back, look more like top-tier talent. Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Hunter settles into his role as a two-way player and begins living up to his draft status. They do not put a destination, though, and I don't like that.
Okay.
I mean, best case scenario, tell me where I can reach.
Yeah.
Don't tell me my players can play good. And well, no sugar, Sherlock. Our worst case, Trevor Lawrence does not take a year 2 leap. Does he need a leap, Dan? He just needs to be the guy he was. It'd be nice to get a leap.
Yeah, at minimum be the guy who
Yeah,
he
get that guy
was.
we got in the second half.
The
He's going to
second
throw
half.
35
Right.
touchdowns and, 8 picks. I don't know.
But if he plays, if he's that guy that he was in the second half the entire season, wouldn't that be a leap?
I don't know if it would be a leap.
Okay.
I mean, to me, a leap is if he throws like 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, he threw for 4,000 last year and,
He did.
and accounted for 38. So he, wasn't that far off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Worst case, Instead, everyone levels off from a production standpoint. Bashal Tutin doesn't elevate an expanded role in the backfield to replace Travis Etienne, and Jacksonville's ground attack struggles because of it. When paired with Thomas Jr. and Hunter continuing to struggle, the offense isn't nearly as prolific as it can be, and the Jags fall behind in the AFC South and miss the playoffs.
Oh, dear.
Now, that doesn't sound like a 4-win team, though. That sounds like, again, you would be Super Bowl or World Cup win. Is this a serious question, man? Is this where Joe is taking us today? He's finally, society has finally gotten him. He's finally into his field. Up next, he'll be marching somewhere as an activist. This is the worst question. If this is his actual question,
well, let's see.
This is I'm embarrassed for Joe. He's lost his last little stitch of testosterone, and he is just fully on board with, really a place I don't want to be, Dan. So anyway.
He's next up. He's off to the WNBA.
Yeah, this has to be embellished. This can't be the serious question he's about to ask.
You have the floor.
Go ahead,
That's why I
Joe.
usually don't tell the question. That's why I usually don't give the topic I'm going to talk about, because y'all jump all on the lead. You know what I'm saying?
No one knows what we're talking about yet. We enhanced your lead. We didn't step on it.
You guys are all Mr. World Cup this, World Cup that.
Yeah.
So I decided to call. I want to check your pressure.
Okay.
And ask, because I've seen this on the interwebs where people saying, "Hey guys, would you rather we win the World Cup or your team win the Super Bowl?"
Yeah.
So I'd rather my high school win the state championship than us win the World Cup.
I'd rather break 80 next time I play than the U.S. win the World Cup. I'd be happy if they do. I could give a the most underachieving, slowest to growth organization that U.S. sports has ever produced. We have never tried at a sport harder and been terrible at it than we have with
now,
soccer.
listen, I will tell you that I'm sure there are some fans out there who would pick a World Cup title.
You better not admit it to me on this show. That's it. We're blocked and banned and everything else.
What's so crazy about soccer? Here's what's so crazy about soccer. My nephews, they play it. I mean, they're really big-time athletes, too. My nephew just made it to D.C. United. So he's going to, not go to high school. It's kind of like IMG.
Is his last name you?
Big time.
What's his last name?
No.
You?
No. No, I'm not telling you his last name. There's too many crazy people out there. I'll tell you offline. But he lives in the district. It's my wife's sister. But anyway, big-time soccer player. But these kids play, so when we go to Christmas and stuff, and they're playing FIFA online, I'm like, bro, y'all going to score a bunch of goals here. You watch this soccer, it's going to be 1-1, 0-0. Why don't they just have the penalty kicks? That would be exciting. Skip all the soccer stuff and just have penalty kicks. That's exciting.
That's what you want to do.
Run around 90 minutes.
But that's like that's like me when I tell Hicken, hockey they should just play that 3-on-3 like they do in the overtime.
Or you could say
so much more exciting.
NBA regular season game. Just check out the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
no.
To officially answer the question, I would take a Jaguars winning season over a World Cup win. I want the World Cup to win, but they don't compare anywhere near the schools and the teams that we've rooted for.
Let's just hammer the Browns in the opener, and I'll take that.
Yeah, that's right. I'll take a win. How about this? A World Cup win or a Jags win over the Browns? I'll take the Jags win.
A preseason victory over the Cowboys. Yeah, anything.
Well, okay. I will take the World Cup over the preseason. I'll give them that.
I was worried about y'all for a second, but y'all.
Thank you. Thanks for the temperature check.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was worried about you. And by the way, are we not supposed to talk about the World Cup genius? Is the Super Bowl this week? Did we miss that, Dan? Or was the Super Bowl back in February?
What do you mean?
Well, he's talking about you're talking about the World Cup like you like it more than the Jaguars and the Super. What are you talking about? Come on.
I got a question for you. Who am I? I'm hitting 275. I've got 12 home runs and 27 RBI. My OPS is 829. I've stolen 3 bases and scored 35 runs. Who am I?
Oh gosh, you could be 1,000 different people. Are you American League or National?
I'm in the American League.
Okay. Are you Jack Caglione?
I am Jack Caglione. Suddenly has gotten hot and has hit 12 home runs and seemingly 275 is a nice batting average. So I thought he hit a couple more yesterday. I think he's hit a bunch here this week. And
he did. He had a 2 home run game over the weekend.
Looks like he's finding himself a little bit with.
I was talking while you were off with Murph. Man, there's 3 or 4 big strapping lefties in the AL. Caglione, Kurtz. The Yankees have the.
Rice.
Not Rice, the other one. They got another. Is it James? What's his name? But just these big 6'6" lefties that look like they came out of some, Ivan Drago.
Oh, Jones, you mean the young?
Yeah, that kid. Big old lefties, and Caglione is one of those. And look, if you're at 12 right now, you shoot for 25 homers in your first full season, or second, would it be? That'd be pretty good.
The thing I'm most excited about, and I've done this till I'm blue in the face, but I just like to mention it every now and then, just because it. But I got a 33-year-old that the Phillies paid handsomely this offseason, who I don't even know where he plays. I don't care where he plays, but we couldn't do 5 years to the 31-year-old first baseman who now has 18 home runs. And
I saw Alonso hit one yesterday.
Yeah, he'll hit his 35 this year, 40. But no, it's okay because we have Mark Vientos and Jared Young and Placido Polanco. Or
what you need is to be able to play the Braves a lot more often, because I think it's like the only team you've beaten in a series. And if we played one starting today, you'd beat us again.
Yeah.
We are the worst 20-game over 500 baseball team in the history of the MLB.
Oh, dear. All right, well, we'll talk about that and more next right here on The Drill.
Heck, we will.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Jaguars and Gators. Pro, college, and high school sports. Wow. Get the most play-by-play on 1010XL. Jacksonville's play-by-play sports radio.
Ace Carline here for Atlantic Infinity, and yes, I'm still loving my new QX60. Right now, you can lease one or lock in just 1.9% financing for 60 months, and every new Infinity comes with the Atlantic Infinity Promise. That's over $7,000 in added value. That's one of many reasons why I bought mine there. No pressure, no games, just a great experience. Make your next ride an Infinity from Atlantic Infinity. Visit AtlanticInfinity.com or the showroom near Atlantic and St. John's Bluff.
Hey, it's Joe C. Wingstop just dropped the boneless meal deal for two. 20 boneless wings, choice of 4 flavors, a large fry, and 2 dips. All for only $16.99. Limited time. And while you're crushing that deal, get in the Club Wingstop loyalty program. 10 points for every single dollar you spend. Sign up now at 1010XL.com/Wingstop. I'm locked in. You need to be too. Wingstop, baby. Get the deal and get in the club. Boneless meal deal for 2 and Club Wingstop. Limited time only at Wingstop.
48 teams, one goal, to raise the World Cup trophy. It's the beautiful game on the biggest stage. Get World Cup soccer updates on 1010XL. Serviced by Valvoline Instant Oil Changes and Houston's Meats.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy. So you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
Hey, it's Greg. You know, working at 1010XL, you can't escape the Awaken 180 stories. Hacker, Dempsey, Matt Hayes, even Frank. I saw it and I believed him. I just didn't believe in me. Like, would I be able to stick with it? Well, 6 weeks in, 25 pounds down, halfway to my goal. And the thing nobody told me, really, sticking with it's the easy part. I'm eating to lose weight. I swear I eat more now than I did before. Just the right foods for me. No crash diet, no medications, no shots, and working out at the gym's not even required. It's a combination of one-on-one coaching, nutrition, and science, and the scale drops every week. I feel better, sleep better, even stand up faster. I feel it in my joints, and I can see it in the mirror now. Kind of mad I waited years to do this. So if you've got weight to lose safely, quickly, and for good, schedule a free consultation with Awaken 180. Call 844-346-1800 or awaken180weightloss.com.
The doctors at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists have resolved my hip and foot issues, and I'm back to training for the 2028 Olympics in LA. This is Garrett Scantling, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is David Garrard. Following my knee surgeries and recovery, I'm continuing to feel great and would recommend Southeast Orthopedic to anyone who's experiencing orthopedic pain.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental with light sedation for cleaning and deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, located in Bartram Park.
Want to stretch that dollar? Taylor Doll here to help save you money with the Money Pages magazine and app. Trying to figure out dinner? Money Pages has deals at your favorite local restaurants. Need auto repairs or an oil change? Money Pages has coupons to help you save. Looking to do some home improvement projects? Money Pages has deals on everything home, from AC repair and plumbing to flooring and painting. Check your mailbox for Money Pages today and download the app for savings on the go.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's team time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Just arrived in Florida. Not even 24 hours later, I've already seen my first alligator. And loads of them. Right here in Lake Apopka in Florida, near Orlando. This is a wildlife drive. You stay in your car all the way down. And honestly, it's like a safari. I feel like we've been driving through Jurassic Park. I've had the theme tune from Jurassic Park playing in my head the whole time. Loads of alligators. Giant birds the size of pterodactyls.
Oi.
Snakes. What else are we going to find? This is wild. Something giant just splashed over there. I don't know what it was.
Anyway, that's what we're
I guess that's the Tartan Army's made it down to South Florida now. He sounded Scottish, and
Yes.
I do know that they play down there. It's a small difference, but the USA went L.A., Seattle, L.A.
Okay.
Like before we said Seattle, Seattle, L.A. Doesn't matter.
We were talking about draft classes like we were talking NBA earlier, and then I mentioned Caglione. Well, in that 24 MLB draft, you got that Bazana kid who's in Cleveland.
Playing well.
Chase Burns pitching his butt off for the Reds.
Yeah.
He's been terrific.
Yep.
Nick Kurtz with the A's. Caglione, J.J. Weatherholt, and Connor Griffin to the Pirates.
Yeah.
That's your 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9 picks.
Yeah, and that's quick.
I don't
You
know
get-
who 3 and 5 and 8 were, but whoever they were, you're like,
I feel like you gave me a lot of. I feel like you gave me a lot of college baseball players there, and that college baseball is become way more of a preparer for pro ball than it used to be.
Yeah,
and it should be. I mean, if your kid's 21, 22 years old, and he's been to college, he should play his way up and get a crack.
I mean, you get a fast path there too. Sometimes,
Right.
When you're,
No, all those guys. I mean, you said Langford. I mean, who else was at the top of that? Is this the same? Cags is the year after Langford, isn't he? He came back another year, Cags. Langford and Skeens.
no, Langford was 3, but Langford hadn't done
But
much.
Skeens that same draft? Wasn't that the Skeens draft with Langford and?
No, because Skeens would have been on that list.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Let me look real quick.
I think Langford went a year before Caglione. Or did you just mention him? So never mind.
No, I didn't mention.
Okay, I think he went the year. He went in the Skeens draft. Him and Cruz and Skeens were the same draft. Must have been the year before the Cags draft. Cag came back for another year after Walter.
All right, so
those dudes left.
Bazana, Chase Burns, Charlie Condon from Georgia's
Sure.
third. He'll probably
Where's he? Has he
he'll
done
get
anything?
Colorado, but he'll get there pretty soon. I think he was doing fairly well. Hagen Smith of the White Sox, that's an Arkansas pitcher. I don't know how he's doing. Christian Moore with the Angels. He's that Tennessee kid. He was really good. He's the 8th pick. He probably hasn't made it up yet. So there's some still, but all
Well, it
those
takes
guys
a
still
while,
have potential, man.
Well, I do think you get a just.
By the way, Cam Smith was 14th pick out of FSU, and he's obviously in the bigs. James Tibbs was having some success. I mean, there's a lot of guys here. Carson Benj was the 19th pick in that draft by the Mets. So
is that a Baldwin in that draft? Should be about the same time.
Where was he picked?
I don't know.
20. You took Caminiti in that one.
31st, maybe? Okay.
Cam Caminiti. But yeah, so a lot of good players, man, that are.
All right, we've talked about
there.
We talked about the World Cup and how impressive they've been, how impressive it's been for Team USA. We doubt because they've won the bracket. We do know exactly what their options are for who they might play after Paraguay beat Turkey. I refuse to say Turkey, after they beat Turkey. That assures and it does matter if you win your group rather than advancing outside of that. So who would the United States want to see standing across the field when they open in Santa Clara in the round of 32? Here's a look at the realistic possibilities from easiest to toughest. Curacao?
Easiest.
Curacao sounds like a team that beat us like three times.
What I've read, and I have no idea.
Jordan would be number 2.
I read that Bosnia is
number 3.
Is probably the one that will end up playing.
Iraq number 4.
Ooh, that'd be something.
Qatar number 5. Sweden number 6. Algeria. See, all of these. And by the way, you're probably going to face one of these again in the second round. They're saying really until you get to that round of 8, that's when, Germany or Brazil or Argentina or France or one of those squads shows up, which is fair. I mean, the U.S. has not earned anything. Did we even make the last World Cup? I don't believe we did.
No, I don't.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, what favors are we asking? I think that's why this year's squad stands out a little bit more. We weren't even good enough to make the last World Cup. And I wonder, I think we asked this, did we win our way into this one, or we just get to be in because we're the host?
We got it.
We earned our way in.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually in 2022 we did make it. Made the round of 16. Right?
Okay.
Is that incorrect?
In Qatar? I thought
did not qualify in 18.
18. Okay. So 2 ago we missed.
But 1, 2, 3 of the last 4 we've made the round of 16.
Okay. Yeah,
we qualify as co-hosts this year.
Regardless of if we won our way in or not.
Yeah, the 50s and 60s and 70s.
I tell you what, you forget that the USA hosted the World Cup in '94. It feels like we were a part of it. It doesn't feel like we were the host. I mean, we hosted the World Cup in '94. That didn't give us any kind of bounce.
Didn't seem to.
It didn't.
Yeah.
Now that's one where they did play in Sanford Stadium. They did play down in the Citrus Bowl. They did play in a lot of different.
I remember that
venues then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. So, we shall see. We shall see how it goes forward. And again, the U.S. goes Thursday night, late night though, out west. I think it's a 10 o'clock tilt against Turkey. What do you say, Turkey? How do you say
Turkey? They're going Turkey. Turkey. Yeah, but I'm not.
Yay.
Turkey Lou, Turkey lie. I mean, suddenly Turkey's pronunciation is a Sandler song. I mean, it's Turkey. It's been Turkey forever. What are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
This happens like once every 12 years, someone throws it.
What do you think?
I always chuckle a little bit at the irony of somebody getting soft about somebody calling their sport soft. In other words, soccer fan ultimately ends up in the irony of criticizing what they say is cover of the media being soft when in fact that's what you're being and recognizing it that way. Here's what I mean. From the text on Designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Not sure how soccer is going to grow when the media, such as what I just heard, continues to think it's a soft sport and fights against it. But it will change as y'all retire and the new generations take over.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
By the way, it is soft, just like you, pal.
Woo.
All you guys do is flop. You get touched and you fall down.
Yeah. They do flop. They flop.
I would just say to this young man who's going to take over the world, I've got 3 letters for you, buddy, and you might want to get on board with them before you buy your next Tottenham Spurs jersey. Those 3 letters, NFL. Back with the 9 o'clock hour next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
We do things as a team, gentlemen.
Jacksonville's live and local sports radio.
We cannot be defeated.
1010XL.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. Wait, is that Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho, you think Brazil will win it all this summer?
Claro que sí. Can I just say, you're my favorite player ever.
Bet all of soccer's biggest matches this summer on Hard Rock Bet. And keep your cool in case you run into Ronaldinho. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and back your country. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Feel a vibration in your steering wheel at highway speeds? That's not something to ignore, and a standard tire balance might not fix it. At G&H Tires and Service, they offer Road Force Balancing, an advanced system that simulates how your tire actually performs on the road to detect hidden issues. It goes beyond traditional balancing to reduce vibration, improve handling, and extend the life of your tires. Newer vehicles, especially with low-profile tires, demand this level of precision. Drive smoother. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard, where your ride gets dialed in right.
If fishing is in your DNA, hop in the boat with Captain Kevin. It's the Ring Power Fishing Forecast Show, brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss and Royal Pest Services.
Thursday nights at 6
on 1010XL AM.
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup, and that's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Materials. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Big PY needs your help. After my life-changing car accident in 2022, the Patrick Young Foundation was built to help individuals and families rebuild after spinal cord injuries through hope, encouragement, and real financial support. With Rep to Rise, we're challenging you to walk, run, lift, stretch, swim, and complete 629 minutes of movement during June. Join me Saturday, June 27th at Four Corners Park with First Coast CrossFit, and Sunday, June 28th at the Gym Jack. Go to py4foundation.org for the details. That's py4foundation.org.
Everybody's loving the incredible free finance offer at Beard's Diamonds, but you better hurry. Time is running out. Hicken here. You have until 6 p.m. June 30th to get zero interest financing for 5 years. This extraordinary offer will not be extended. Don't wait. Beards has the engagement rings, the wedding bands, the earrings, the pendants, the bracelets, case after case of exquisite jewelry she wants. You can get the lowest price now and then spread your payments over 5 years with zero interest. Take a $6,000 diamond tennis bracelet. Get Beard's value price, pay zero down, and pay $100 a month for 5 years. In a world of high interest rates, it's too good to be true. But it's happening now through June 30th at Beard's Diamonds. Beard's Diamonds, the only local jeweler at the town center, giving Jacksonville the selection, value, service, and quality you deserve. Big box chain stores can't even come close. So hurry in to take advantage of free financing. Shop local. Shop Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Southern Oak Insurance. The Jumbo Shrimp beat Durham. After having today off, Jacks will open the second half of the season tomorrow at 7:05 against Memphis at Five Star Ballpark. North Carolina bounced back from a loss on Saturday, beating Oklahoma on Sunday to keep its title hopes alive. Winner take all Game 3 is tonight in the Men's College World Series. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:03 and it's 79 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. It's the 9 o'clock nasty, and it's next right here on 1010XL at 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
Oh, yeah, 9:04. Good morning, Jacksonville. It's a battle cry. Yeah, Pete Alonso, 18 home runs, 52 RBI. Hitting 249 now. What a shock. Mets are hitting Jared Young behind Soto. Mets were 9-19. The Phillies were 9-19. I told you back then the Mets were no good, and the Phillies had a chance to come back. The Phillies are now 42-35. The Mets are 34-43. So, yeah. Well, you got Zach Wheeler throwing, and we got Pete Peterson, who gave up 5 runs in 2 innings, and we serve up gopher balls to Kyle Schwarber over and over again. That's what's going to happen. So, anyway, congrats to y'all. Have a great summer, and I'll enjoy my Mets when they win, and be glad to talk ball with you anytime and give you some real strong truths about the National League. Do you think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a Super Bowl contender?
No. God, no.
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 Okay.
I don't think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to go to the playoffs.
Okay.
I don't like Tampa at all. I think they got a lame duck coach who's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They got a quarterback who hit his peak a couple of years ago and doesn't have everything around him. Mike Evans is gone. Rashad White is gone. Their defenders are aging. I don't like the Bucs one bit. I think they'd be the last place team in the South.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What's to like about them?
Start with Baker Mayfield.
Yes, Mayfield's are the receivers. That's fair.
Start with Igbuka, the young Jalen McMillan. Chris Godwin's still there. Tez Johnson. They got some guys. Bucky Irving is there, right?
Yeah.
Kenneth Gainwell.
Gainwell's a good pickup.
They got a heck of a left tackle in Tristan Wirfs, right? I got names that I know on the offensive line. Graham Barton, Luke Gedeke. So some familiar names.
What were the Bucs last year? Were they the winner? Were they go to the playoffs?
Defensively, I got Vita Vea.
The
Carolina
Panthers beat them.
Yeah.
In Tampa.
Signed Alex Anzalone. I like Antoine Winfield. I don't know. I'm just asking the question because it's interesting, what
I feel like I guess my answer, the reason I say I don't is they don't feel like they're better than they were last year.
They made the
feel
playoffs.
Worse. They feel like they're going the other way.
They made the playoffs 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
Then last year they went 8-9 and they missed out.
I think maybe one of those 5 years in a row they were 8-9 too, to be honest.
Yeah, they were. They still made the playoffs. They were 11-5. They won the Super Bowl. Then they went 13-4 the next year.
Okay, that's
without Brady, right?
Without Brady.
Brady left after the Super Bowl.
No, he played.
He played one more year. Okay, and then they went 8-9, 9-8, 10-7, 8-9.
That's
so right around
about a 500 team.
Midland. No, above average.
That's the one
above
thing
average.
about Baker. See, he hasn't done compared to these other quarterbacks have thrown out an impressive 12, 13, 14 win year.
Okay.
Bo Nix has done it. Trevor's done it. Drake May's done it. Dak's done it. Where's Baker needs one of those, man. That's a win at 8-7, 8-9. That's what kind of Trevor was before last year. If your ceiling is winning going 9-8, we got a long way to go.
2-3 in the playoffs for Baker Mayfield, including a win with the Cleveland Browns. Don't forget he beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2020.
So he's 1-3 with Tampa.
One win, 32-9 over the Eagles during the 23 season.
They feel like they should have made a coaching change, man. And whenever you feel like a team should have made a coaching change and they don't, unless that guy's really good, it shows up.
Okay.
So I think that I think they'll be last place in the South. I think the Panthers and the Falcons. Well, maybe not the Saints.
Who's the best quarterback in the NFC South? Baker Mayfield.
Baker. Yeah.
Not even close, is it?
Baker. Yeah,
Who's second?
Not close.
I'm not as big on Baker, I guess. I mean, I don't think the big difference between Baker and Bryce Young or Tua, none of them do anything. Baker included.
Did
it got to be Baker though?
Baker threw 41-16 2 years ago.
Yeah, it got to be
26-11 last year, 3,700 yards.
He's good. Yeah, he probably.
You said you're not big on him though.
I don't think that Baker Mayfield is ever winning anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's good starting quarterback. He's a little guy, right? 6 feet. He's not. I got a bunch of he peaks at 500 seasons and a playoff win. We haven't done more than that.
You got to, I guess, with the right pieces, I think so. Because again, we can always go back to this. The man Sam Darnold was seeing ghosts one year.
I guess, but he's already. Yeah. We're already past that with Baker. Darnold's better than Baker.
Huh?
Yeah, not even close. He won the Super Bowl.
he had a lot of help winning.
I would
Super
take
Bowl.
Sam Darnold over Baker Mayfield in a heartbeat. Me,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
I don't know. I think I go Baker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would go Darnold now. I mean,
I think it's a debatable topic.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I would fall on the
I
Darnold
mean, Sam
side of the
Darnold.
debate.
I could see Sam Darnold coming back this year.
You know what? That's what we said he was going to do last year, and he won the Super Bowl.
Well, he did, but he threw 25 and 14 last year.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the Sam Darnold basically has had one. Nah, I'll get. Last year was good, but
He threw for 4,000 yards.
yeah, he threw for 4,000.
That's a good year.
He threw for 4,000. 35 and 12 and 25 and 14. It's a lot of picks. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he does though. But I think that's Baker's MO too for the most part.
Yeah, Baker throw picks.
He's a
They
pick.
throw
He's a
picks.
pick guy too.
Pickers. But Sam Darnold has gone 28-6 the last 2 years.
Sam Darnold is also a victim of being too impatient back in the day. His second year on the terrible Jets, he completed 62%, 3,000 yards.
But then his third year bottomed out.
Yeah, you got to grow a little bit.
He didn't grow.
Yeah.
But they gave up on him too quick.
Yeah, so
obviously.
bad.
Yeah, Sam, to me, he falls under that game management quarterback, but he had a stud receiver in JXN. Whereas Baker going to throw that thing. He ain't no game manager.
No.
He's going to sling it.
Baker's got some Favre in him.
Absolutely.
It's just,
Right?
I mean,
Yes.
I guess it's still to be determined. I guess we got to follow
again,
up.
I
But what
need-
I'm
I
going
need-
with Darnold is I've got the last 2 years for Sam Darnold. I've got 4,300 passing yards, 103 rating, 35 and 12, and then the next year a Super Bowl championship.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something to be the quarterback of a Super Bowl team, even if you only threw for 25 and 14. But he threw for 4,000 yards.
I
That's
tell
a
you,
lot
it's
of
a big
production.
year for it. It's a big year for Bryce Young. Because Bryce Young needs to keep getting better. He only threw for 3,000 yards last year in 16 games, 23 and 11. It's okay, but that's year 3. It's time to take off. 11 touchdowns, 15 touchdowns, 23 touchdowns. I need 26 and 10 this year. I need 3,800 yards. That's what I need from.
Well,
and I need that percentage has gone up 59.8, 60.9, 63.6. I need that to keep going. I need that to keep growing for Bryce Young. And I worry about Bryce Young. So if I were going to rank the quarterback, so again, my original question in the NFC South, I got Baker 1. Who's 2? Is it Bryce
Tua.
Young? Is it Tyler Shuck?
It's Tua.
No.
Or is it Tua?
It's Tua.
Tua got to prove himself again, doesn't he?
See, I would have went Bryce Young, but this year means a lot. It all depends on what Bryce does
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
You would want to say Tua, though.
Tua had a year where he did it, but man, he had the boys, Tua 20 and 15 last year, 2,600 yards, not very good.
Yeah, that's terrible.
19 and 7 the year before, 29 and 14 the year.
Yeah, he's never had a great year. These guys are, you know what we're getting? We're getting all those quarterbacks that aren't quite good enough to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 29 and 14 is pretty good. When you throw for 4,600 yards, that's pretty
yeah,
good.
but they lost
that's-
first round, right?
Well, yeah. Was that the Kansas City game?
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would assume so. They're 11 and 6, so yeah, that would be it. But Tua they gave him 6 years in Miami now.
Yeah, he had plenty of time. He wasn't the guy.
He's not the guy.
But he's better than Penix.
You say so all the
I
time.
think so.
Yeah.
He's more accurate and more going to give you a chance to win. Whereas,
And what do y'all think of the Saints kid? I haven't seen much of him, but
I just know he had a
do you
good.
like
He had a
him?
good last month of the year. He was,
Yeah.
and his last game was supposedly really good. But you
Yeah.
got to see it though.
10 and 6.
I'm not ready to put him.
5 and 4 as a starter for the Saints, who weren't very good. So maybe a little something there. He's an older kid. Remember, he's 26 already. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he can take the next step. If how Atlanta pans out. Tua will be the starter for Game 1 for
I would
Atlanta.
think. I think it's quota competition, but I would think
Yeah,
it
would
would
you-
end up being two. If you're Atlanta, they've got a window here. They're wasting it.
Yeah,
they
they got
got
such good
Bijan, Drake
players.
London are great. And Pitts is a good player. I mean,
Yeah, they do. It's interesting to see going forward. But in that division, and look, that division pales in comparison to say the NFC North, where it'll be interesting how that division pans out when you start talking about will Detroit come back? Can Ben Johnson in Chicago keep going? Can and how do you rank those guys? What will Kyler Murray do with the Vikings? It's really fascinating. And Jordan Love, will he take off again and can the pack get back? I mean, lots of questions here in June, but that's what we do. We'll take a break. We'll keep it going. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM. We'll do some New York City headlines and more coming up right here next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, a PGA voice,
Joe Coward.
a national writer,
Matt Hayes.
a Jaguars legend.
Leon Searcy.
One table, one big show.
XL Primetime.
Noon to 2 weekdays on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey roofers, finish and close out jobs same day with PermitRockstar.com. Their full-service permitting platform helps contractors cut permitting delays by up to 80%. Stop waiting and start building with PermitRockstar.com.
Listening that fits your schedule perfectly.
Absolutely brilliant.
Go on demand.
Ad-free shows after the live show's end.
How about that? Channel by
Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning. Search where you find podcasts.
What's happening, folks? ET here with a public service announcement. Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. And for game days, it's bigger, and for fight nights, it's bolder with TVs wall to wall. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that's always coming through in the clutch, from lunch to late at night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar. And when you go, make sure you tell them ET sent you. Come on, somebody.
Summer's here, and it's the perfect time to upgrade your backyard with Superior Fence and Rail. Get the fence you've been wanting with 12 months financing and no interest, so you can enjoy more privacy, more security, and more curb appeal without the upfront stress. Make your outdoor space ready for summer. You must have credit approval from our third-party financial institution. Call today or visit SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
At the Y, there's no place like this place. More than just a gym, the YMCA is a community where support, connection, and your well-being come first. And now, getting started is easier than ever with Your Rate, an income-based, affordable membership designed to fit your lifestyle and your budget, so you can focus on what really matters: feeling better, moving more, and connecting with others. Join today and discover a place where you truly belong. Learn more about Your Rate at fcymca.org.
Summer is finally here, and it's time to take advantage of Zero Res's best deal of the summer. Hicken here. Don't let rising gas prices stop you from having a clean and healthy home. Zero Res is keeping comfortable affordable with a powerful cleaning at a price families can feel good about. Zero Res can handle every surface in your home: carpets, tile, grout, hardwood, laminate, upholstery, rugs, air ducts, and more. Take 25% off all services except air duct cleaning. That's $5.99 per system for air duct cleaning. Visit ZeroResJacksonville.com. Ask for the 1010XL special.
It's Men's Health Month, and Ackerman Urology reminds you that early detection matters for prostate health. If you're over 40, now's the time to get checked. 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. So don't wait. Visit AckermanUrology.com.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, pal. Where have you been?
Out on the town, every night.
Way to go, Tiger.
Well, it's a bit of a mystery, Jason. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm getting all these Visa gift cards in the mail. I'm spending them as fast as I can, but...
Wait, you're getting random gift cards in the mail?
$25, $100. I'm buying drinks, I'm buying dinner. I don't think I'm cut out to be a social butterfly, Jason.
Pal, those are from our Bueller Air and Plumbing referral program.
They are?
Yeah. If you recommend Bueller Air and Plumbing to a friend or family member and they book us for a service call, we send you a $25 Visa gift card as a thank you. And if we install a new system, we send a $100 gift card.
So if I take a girl out and tell her about Bueller, I might get enough to take another girl out and tell her about Bueller?
I mean, it's not the worst idea you've had.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
right, welcome back to the program. Hey, listen, I want to give a shout-out to the Guggen who brought me a Knicks shirt. That was very nice of him. He dropped it off. Didn't want any credit or anything, but, man, I appreciate it. That was
shout out.
That was very nice. Love the Guggen. So, yeah.
Come through.
Definitely appreciate that. That was great. And, yeah, got my Knicks hat for Father's Day, and I'll get my hoodie and my World Championship stuff. And it's all good, man. Hopefully everybody had a good Father's Day out there and enjoyed the forgotten holiday.
Yeah, it was remembered yesterday, so that was cool. We had a good time. I'm under the weather a little bit, so I'm cranky and I don't feel good, and so I'm sure I was a real peach yesterday. I'm sure, real peach. That's great, Dad. Thanks. Maybe not. The Father's Day though goes down to as usual the U.S. Open. I'm very disappointed in the way the golf fans have started acting. I mean, I'm not asking you. You don't have to be like. Like I got people on the text line saying it's soft to say they shouldn't be heckled. Y'all are dumb, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's not how golf works. Do you go to a chess match and scream at them before they make a move? Some sports are different. You're not meant to yell in the middle of someone's active move in golf like you are in other sports. If you don't understand that, it's not on everyone else to come to your side. It's nothing creative or cute. You're just let them play golf then. Why do you go? There are too many people that like being the jerk, aren't there, E?
Yes.
Like there's too many that like it.
Yeah.
Like they like it. Man.
Think that is cool.
What a bad life strategy.
E, question here without saying anything. Did you see the Geno Smith post? Is that real?
Yeah.
That is real?
I believe, yeah, it's real.
It's kind of like a fight.
Yep.
Between him and his lady
Domestic,
friend.
yep.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
The lady friend was not happy with Geno.
She wasn't.
She posted it.
Yes, she did. That's what they do.
She said some nasty things.
Yes, she did.
But
like, dang.
If it's true, it would not be good.
But like, I don't know. If you're in that much danger,
yeah,
and you run away,
yeah,
but then you walk back,
yeah, she walked back.
Walk back.
Yeah,
I'm lost. I'll just leave it that way. I'm uninterested in
Yeah.
Geno Smith's love life and whatever.
Well,
TikTok
the NFL
walkbacks.
might be interested.
Oh, so stuff like that going on. Well, there you go.
So,
although, didn't we have the one that who was OBJ in some French hotel room with a girl like just flat out doing drugs? Remember that one?
Is that recent?
No,
I was like,
that's a while ago.
yeah, it was like 8 years ago.
That was a while
Certainly recent enough that it should have been noted.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go from lowest to highest, please. Most watched. You ready to play, you guys? Here we go. It's March Madness. You might want to write these down. There are 6 of them if you want to remember. 6 of them. So March Madness, the NBA final game, the World Series Game 7, the Super Bowl, the National Championship, and the Stanley Cup. Lowest to highest, please. Lowest to highest.
Lowest to high. My
most watched.
Oh, most watched.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Lowest to highest.
I think the Stanley Cup is going to be lowest.
Stanley Cup is the lowest. 5.9 million watched Game 6 of Vegas and Carolina.
All right. So, and the other 5 are the Final Four, the College Championship game in football, the Super Bowl. Super Bowl's 1.
Super Bowl is 125.6 million, 5.9 million for the Stanley Cup.
NBA is going to be 2 this year.
Lowest to highest. Go ahead, put them in order.
Oh,
Then
lowest.
pull the lever, and I'll tell you how many you got.
All right, it is okay. The lowest is NHL.
Yeah.
The second lowest is Final Four. The third lowest is College Championship game. The fourth lowest is the one I just said. I need to see them. This is too hard to do.
No, that's why I said write them down.
Okay.
We got, you said March Madness, Super Bowl, Stanley Cup, NBA Championship. Is March Madness?
World Series.
World Series.
And
World Series is down low too. Okay, all right. World Series. There's 6 you said, right?
6.
World Series, NBA, Super Bowl, CFP, and so what's the only one? Stanley Cup, CFP, Super Bowl, NBA, World Series. What am I missing? Final Four. All right, let's start again. At the bottom is Stanley Cup.
Okay.
Then it's World Series.
Lowest to highest.
Yeah, that's hard at the bottom there.
There was a clock, and this was the Price is Right.
Yeah, I would have done the
Game
other
would
way.
be
I would have
over.
gone highest to lowest. It throws it
We'll
all
go
off
highest
the
to
other way.
lowest. I don't care.
Yeah, highest to lowest is NFL,
Okay.
NBA,
Okay.
college football playoff,
Okay.
World Series, Final Four, Stanley Cup.
Pull the lever, Jeff Prosser. You
Pull the
got
lever.
3 right.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl is number 1.
And Stanley Cup is last.
The Stanley Cup is last.
Okay.
Number 2
is college football playoff.
Correct. National championship.
Okay.
You and Indiana.
3 is NBA Finals.
World Series Game 7, 25.9 million.
I thought I read they got 30.3.
24.5 is what it says.
We had a great World Series this year, too, so
Yes.
that helped.
But both the World Series, the point here is both the World Series and the NBA did big numbers this year. March Madness was 5th, 18.3, and then 5.9 watched the Stanley Cup. Thanks for playing. I'm sorry. We'll be back with more next. No, I'm just kidding.
27.5 million viewers for U.S. World Cup, a win over Paraguay, but that is across about 5 different platforms.
Okay.
So as to where that would fit in there, it'd be among the middle to top.
Yeah.
The problem is if you put in the Philadelphia, New York, New Jersey MLS game, it would get 5.
Yes.
Total.
All right. Anybody want some New York City headlines?
Sure.
Why not? Why not us? Why not now? Brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. We just don't clean, we care. 3 locations to serve you. Michael P. Harris and his family have been doing this for 35 years. There's nobody better, quite frankly. I mean, they are the creme de la creme. They've kept me in the television industry for more than 40 years because of my good-looking suits, my good-looking ties. I appreciate them very much. Free pickup and delivery. I mean, it's as easy as it gets. They also have kiosks. You can drop off your stuff anytime if you'd like, but why you wouldn't take advantage of the free pickup and delivery, I don't care. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it, and they sure as heck can. With enough said about Oceanside Cleaners, by the way, Southside, Ponte Vedra, and now in St. Augustine. Hit it. American Star wins second U.S. Open in 4 years after near collapse. Brutal fan heckling.
It was untoward. It's not what golf's about. New York, it's an American. Y'all up there have really shown some poor fandom in the last couple of weeks.
Mob Chic, suspect behind $1.7 million Chanel heist, is little-known one-armed Gambino mobster.
That's a lot of descriptors.
Yeah.
It sounds like he was robbed by a slot machine.
GM replaces more than 1,000 workers with 50 robots
And
at
so it
flagship
begins.
Detroit plant.
Yeah.
We're
How do
discussing.
you get away with that? How do you get away with that, man? Does government not have to step in and say, no, I'm sorry, you can't do that?
That's not good.
1,000 jobs for 50 robots?
Pair charged with murder after bartender's dismembered remains found in lake.
Man, I mean, you are into your craft when you get a dismemberment. I mean, what? Who goes to the dismemberment?
That's
I mean, you got to
commitment.
get out like hacksaws and bags. What are we
Red card. Former mayor goes viral over revealing World Cup outfit. Can't just take them off.
Yeah, I think that this is like being the mayor of like one of those 18-person villages or something because I saw her. She did not look mayoral. She looked like she should have been in one of the Tijuana clubs.
She spent $6,000 to give Grandpa 89 his World Cup dream. Then disaster struck at the gate.
Fake ticket, I bet. Those counterfeit tickets.
Family of California woman missing in Costa Rica shares tragic update.
Yeah, it's just more and more dangerous going anywhere.
Party's over. The sexiest strip in America is now on Struggle Street. The Post walked it for a week. Here's what we found.
Yeah, what a tough assignment. Hey, man, I was thinking about going down and checking out the red light district for a week.
Millions of bees escape after truck carrying hives in Texas crashes in chaotic scene. They're everywhere.
Run for your lives. Save yourselves.
Huge twist after 18 UC Berkeley swimmers aired heinous abuse claims against top women's coach.
Oh, man.
What I don't understand about these college cases, y'all are adults. Why are you letting that stuff when you're in like that, preteen, when you're a child, you're being. These are like 20, 21-year-old athletes, man. Say something.
Homeward bound, baby giraffes who vanished from troubled roadside zoo last year finally found safe.
How does a giraffe stay on the land for a year?
Right? We can't find it.
Great question. Defiant dressing, more Iranian women are defying regime's hijab law, risking brutal wrath of the morality police.
Yeah, I mean, people step in other people's cultures and...
A great dad, Jennifer Garner, shares never-before-seen snaps of ex-Ben Affleck with their kids for Father's Day.
Yeah, when I think of great dads in human civilization, I think of Ben Affleck with the gray skin and pulling on a heater.
United Front, Nicole Kidman honors Keith Urban in Father's Day tribute post-divorce.
Yeah, those two are...
Holy horsepower supercar showdown on Rodeo Drive as the Batmobile lines up with world's rarest and most expensive racers.
I think the rare and expensive racers will be able to beat a contrived Batmobile, but I could be wrong. If it's the actual Batmobile, then my money's on the superhero,
Right.
but I'm guessing it's just some dude that made a Batmobile in his garage.
Just a bonus one.
Okay.
Because we've talked a lot about this. Bunny shows off curves and plunging top during girls' night out amid Jelly Roll divorce.
Whoa, shout out Bunny XO. Whoa, I got to go Google that one.
He's on the Bunny
Yes,
side.
sir.
This is the drill. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hayes Carline and Ryan O'Halloran are bringing opinion, insight, and edge with the lead.
4 to 6 Friday afternoons on 1010XL.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hey gang, Hickett here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know is George Moore Chevrolet. Why? I can tell you why. They just had the best month in the history of George Moore Chevrolet in May. That's how good they are. Right now, the showroom off Atlantic Boulevard loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. We're talking Silverado after Silverado. Man, they're ready for you, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. Gang, I'm not just talking about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and I love them. They've earned every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, yes. Dependability each and every day. Style, you see my boy Blue. Listen, go celebrate with the rest of Jacksonville. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by the Atlantic Boulevard showroom today. Say hi to Gabe and the boys. Justin will be there to help you as well. See why the truck folks keep coming back to George Moore Chevrolet for more. Together! Let's ride.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
When the world turns its attention to the beautiful game, the most passionate fans know the best seat in the house isn't always in the stadium. Modelo celebrates football and the world of nations playing for the cup. 48 teams, 104 games. Wherever you choose to watch, make it the best seat in the house with a Modelo Especial in hand. It's time to play for the World Cup.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
Well, we talked about Wyndham Clark and what a performance this weekend, winning the United States Open championship. I thought he was terrific. I was just as impressed with his round yesterday as I was with his 66. I mean, he grinded through that thing. He didn't have his best game. He made the shots when he had to, and he putted brilliantly. I mean, obviously, that was what won it for him, and able to save pars so many different times. Very easily could have shot a 77.
And you know what? This is the other side of, these guys think golfers are soft. He's the only one that had to win it with antagonism toward him.
Yeah.
Think about that. The only one that had to be heckled and booed and rooted against. He overcame all that as well. And so he was, strongest willed among them out there as well. My golden moment was with a 17-year-old Miles Russell turning to his dad to caddy on 18. So
Also
on Father's Day, that was a cool deal. I saw Wyndham Clark's dad had flown in. He was not there for his last U.S. Open titles.
Took a red eye to get in there.
Took a red eye in to be there when he won yesterday. So good Father's Day storylines. Could have been a good birthday storyline. Tom Kim and Scotty Scheffler both had their birthdays yesterday, and they came close, right? Both in the top 5. Did Kim stay up there even par? One under even?
He did. I think he did. He got to 2 under, and then he promptly bogeyed, and that was kind of.
Did we match the total number of golfers under par in the history of the U.S. Open at Shinnecock in one event? I think we did.
What do we have, 2 or 3?
I think we had 3. It was 3 going into yesterday. Was it? Did they end with 3 yesterday or 2? I think there was 3.
I don't know. That's a great.
Tom Kim was 1 under. It was 4 under for Wyndham Clark, 3 under for Sam Burns, 1 under for Tom Kim. And there was a point, by the way, on Thursday, there was like 38 guys under par or whatever we're talking about. Nah, they come get you.
All right, well, the NBA draft is tomorrow. Giannis is expected to be traded before tomorrow's draft, so it's kind of go time. A lot of rumors about Miami or Boston.
You're getting a heck of a player. I just don't know.
Giannis will take either one, so he's willing to sign with either one. So whoever, if you're Milwaukee, what do you want? Is it just, you got to get Jaylen Brown, or Jaylen Brown is way better than Tyler Hero, isn't he?
Way better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trading him to Boston for Jaylen Brown.
Absolutely.
And something else.
And some things else.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't understand why they would even consider Miami. Where's Miami picking the draft?
I have to look.
I mean, you can't.
I'm told her pick 13th in the draft.
Well, that ain't good enough.
Oh,
I can tell you, as an Atlanta Hawks fan who is just loaded up with all kinds of assets.
Celtics pick 27.
I don't want anything at all to do with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nothing at all. I don't want him anywhere near my team.
I don't know. He's a great player.
He is a great player. He's hurt. He's a distraction. He's selfish.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's lazy.
I don't know how much he was hurt. I mean, there was a lot going on there this year, obviously. So I don't know that he's lazy. I don't know. He throw out
showing up like 2 hours late.
That's lazy.
Crazy.
That's what I mean. I don't mean like he doesn't lift weights.
It's selfish. Yeah, I don't know if I want that.
Yeah.
Pat Riley ain't going for that.
Well, apparently he is. He wants them. He's trying to get them.
And now, look, Giannis could also go to one of those places and with a fresh start, give them their best for a year. They could win it that first year and then fall back into some of your, typical superstar diva behavior. But, they really those stories from out of Milwaukee this year turn you off.
But we don't know how true those all are.
I don't know,
obviously
man.
Milwaukee,
I think I do. I mean, the guys right there. He's friends with Giannis. Miles Turner is a veteran. He's doing a podcast for everyone, and there was no pushback or no circling back.
You know what I know is true? 31.1, 30.4, 30.4 points per game. That's what I know is true.
It's the Antonio Brown effect. As long as you're good, you can get away with stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you're a baller, you can get away with stuff like that.
I can't liken him to that kind of level, Antonio Brown stuff.
But AB got away with worse.
Oh, yeah.
Because
worse.
he was a
Way
stud.
Worse. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's Tecumpo some sort of criminal. Not that kind. He's a terrible
teammate.
Yes. You're a bad teammate. He makes his brother, he's dirty as heck.
Is his brothers coming too?
Yeah, you got to take your brothers too. You got to guarantee that. It's just, a guy wins one and suddenly acts like he's Magic Johnson. You won one, buddy. Get in line with Jokic and all the others that have won one.
Yeah.
But it was the waiting 2.5 hours for the plane, man.
That's the one that got me too.
I can't have you. I can't. That's just beyond the scope. I know, right? They don't do that. Superstar League.
Well, we'll see. It's going to happen. So
yeah, it is definitely going to happen, and I think it'll be one of those two teams. I bet you it'll be the Celtics, and I hope that the Hawks have to help and get Jaylen Brown in the process. But if I was Milwaukee, why wouldn't you just get Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, unless you're giving me like two of your guys. That I like, or I don't know. I mean,
I don't want to give up. Although, actually, as a Hawks fan, I should be saying, yeah, do it. Right? So maybe I'd be more inclined to do it than another good team who hasn't proven that it's like impossible for them to win. Like Atlanta, why not?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could do, but I think if he goes to a weak team like Atlanta, he'll be that same guy that he became in Milwaukee, that the players were just like, I mean, what is this dude doing? Doc let them all run crazy up there.
Jaylen Brown is on the table, and Jaylen Brown could get traded for Giannis Antetokounmpo in the short-term future. That's from Windy with the latest. Heat and the Celtics both most aggressively pursuing the trade. So it looks like it'll be one of those two, and it looks like it should happen here today or early tomorrow, right? I mean, obviously the guy
before the trade before the draft.
Yeah, you gotta make the move, don't you?
Nikola Jokic played 65 games this year. How many double doubles do you think he had?
65.
55.
I'm about to say 50.
55. 55 double doubles. Yeah. He had 34, but played 65 games, more than half. He had triple doubles.
He's a great player too.
There's a lot of great players. You go way down this list. I mean, the 16th leading scorer at Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, the NBA offseason should be fascinating in terms of movement and what happens.
The only thing that the NBA doesn't have is it doesn't have any. There's no rags to riches. Like nobody comes out of nowhere, makes a bunch of moves, and then next year they make a run. I guess the closest would be maybe Toronto when they got Kawhi.
Sort of.
Yeah, they level up, but most of the time they don't. They do this, Hick. Most of the time you're like Atlanta or the Knicks have been. You might go up, but you're always just never really a contender.
OKC? No, OKC wasn't really rags.
No,
they got raggish in between, right? In between the Durant to the SGA, they had a couple of but less than 20 win seasons, I think, or at least one, I think. There are a lot of ballers on the planet, buddy. I mean, I'm getting down to the 27th leading scorer in the league is Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who's a real good player. Bam Adebayo is 30th.
Yeah, the league has more superstars than it's ever had.
LaMelo Ball, 32nd. Karl Anthony Towns, 33rd in scoring. These are good players.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How many guys averaged 20 in the NBA this year?
Ooh, that's a big number.
50.
Lower. 30.
30.
33.
Okay.
That's not that
I
big.
thought it was bigger.
That's
Yeah.
one per team, basically, but a lot of teams have multiples, and some teams have none. Is it, after all the sports that we've watched for all the years?
What teams had none?
None what? 20s?
Yeah.
Last year?
Yeah, there are teams that had none.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sacramento, maybe.
Because I got too many here that have more. I have 2 or 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there have to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go team by team. Sacramento, maybe one of them, actually. I don't know. These logos are tiny when they're on this computer. I can't.
DeMar DeRozan, 18.4.
He led.
Yeah, he's probably there.
So
with
there's
the score.
one. Yeah.
They're probably not a ton. I mean, 33. There's how many teams in the league?
Utah.
Oh, Utah had what's his face? The Markkanen.
Okay.
Maybe they did. He may not have played enough last year. Actually, he's not average. I don't see him with 20. Utah is. That's a winner.
Well done.
No Walter Clayton. Is that what you're telling me? Back to put a wrap on the show. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on 1010XL.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer. Nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Jack C. Wilson Roofing Company is hiring for an estimator. Are you a motivated, customer-focused professional who enjoys working with people and doing things the right way? We want to hear from you. Send your resume to JCW Roof at jcwroof.com or call 904-396-1546. Family owned and operated since 1946. Jack C. Wilson Roofing Company, the first name in Jacksonville roofing.
Joe C. here. I tried playing handyman with my sprinklers and French drain, and royally failed. So I called Clearwater Irrigation and Drainage, and John Haney came out personally, just like he'll do for you.
You know it. And for a limited time, my good buddy Joe C's coming too.
Huh?
Ain't that right, Joe?
I gotta go to the game.
Joe? Go!
Clearwater Irrigation.
At least do this part.
And drainage too.
ClearwaterJacks.com. Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwoods. Clayton, let's talk about diamond cutting. How is a diamond price affected by the way it is cut?
Frank, that's probably the most important question asked about diamonds, because the trade-off between a diamond cut for maximum beauty and one that's not is the diamond's carat weight. You see, diamond cutters buy rough diamonds based on quality and weight. So as they cut the rough diamond, everything cut away affects profits. However, there's specific known cutting parameters, and each deviation from these means they have a heavier, less beautiful diamond. Unfortunately, a customer can't detect all those cutting imperfections. They need expert help about a diamond's cut grade. You see, for any round diamond of a particular color, clarity, and carat weight, there are as many as 10 different prices that can vary by as much as 50%. At Underwoods, we look specifically at how a diamond's cut before we look at anything else, because it's the most important factor when it comes to a diamond's beauty, and to us, whether it should carry the Underwood name or not.
Transmission troubles? I'm Robin Sidbury, owner of Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road. So come in and see how we can help solve your transmission troubles. We service all makes and models. Remember, get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
What makes a company a great place to work? The Jacksonville Business Journal is now accepting nominations for the 2026 Best Places to Work Awards, recognizing companies that go above and beyond to create outstanding workplace cultures. If your company is building a workplace where employees thrive, now's the time to be recognized. Nominate your company today at jbjevents.com. Deadline is June 26th. Jacksonville Business Journal Best Places to Work, because great companies are built by great people.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, welcome back to the show. We're just commenting on all the different cats doing soccer coverage on ESPN. I don't know any of them. So we don't have the sound up, so we're guessing the nationality of each person.
Sure. It's fun. Always fun to play. We definitely nailed the Brit. I'm guessing I've seen this guy before.
You said this guy's American.
I've seen it. I can't remember if he's an American or if he's a.
All right.
I don't know.
No one knows.
No one really cares.
And no one cares.
Yeah.
That's also correct. 100% on that
Yeah,
one.
we stay right with it, We're good at, but in fact, if it's something that no one knows or cares, then we'll find it.
We have another signature event on the tour this week, right? The Travelers.
Yeah, I don't know how some of these tournaments pull it off. We got to have an investigation. Why does the Travelers up there get to be the designated event every year?
Yeah.
Same thing with down there at Harbor Town. Come on.
Yeah.
Mix it up a little bit. I'm with Cam Smith, although it's easy to say after you took the bag. But yeah, I'm ready for the salaries to come back to something reasonable, where the sport can flourish and. I don't know what's happened to me, but I don't. It's no salary envy. I don't care what they make. It bothers me when the less impactful athletes in sports make more than the more impactful athletes in sports.
Mm-hmm.
Just annoys me. But in golfers, there's not a golfer in the world that's not overpaid. Not a one. Every golfer on the PGA Tour is overpaid. From the lowest earner so far to whoever's leading the money list, they are overpaid for what they're asked to do, for the sport that they play, for their overall athletic dominance. You shouldn't be making more than Patrick Mahomes ever.
I'm looking at a list here from Jeff Goodman. You know Jeff Goodman, Goodman Hoops, and NBA draft is tomorrow. The worst draft picks in the last 25 years.
Great. I will show up for sure.
So, top 12, not one Hawk.
Okay, good.
Congratulations. The worst draft pick in the last 25 years, Darko Milicic.
Really? Is that worse? I think that Bennett was worse than that.
He's number 2. Anthony Bennett, the number 1 overall pick of the Cleveland Cadavers. Dragan Bender of the Phoenix Suns was the number 4 pick in 2016. Hashim Thabit, remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was a top 10 pick,
Number 2 pick.
Wow.
UConn, right?
Yeah.
That's hard to. I don't remember him going that high.
Yeah. Johnny Flynn.
Yeah, that's when the T-Wolves thought it'd be a good idea to go, what's the guy's name? Ricky Rubio and Johnny Flynn, like back-to-back.
Yeah, and then you have to look at who was
2 point guards.
I think Curry was in that pick.
I think so,
draft,
too.
right?
He went next.
God. 2 times they passed on him.
Oof.
Jan Vesley, the number 6 pick. I don't know this Nuggets guy, Nicolos Skitshavili.
Sure.
Yeah.
You bet.
Joe Alexander, great pick by the Bucks, number 8 overall. Where are they now? Big Joe.
Where do I know him from? What was he? Was he like a...
I have no idea. Deion Waiters, you remember him, Marvin Bagley, James Wiseman, and Derek Williams, the number 2 pick in 2011. The T-Wolves show up a couple times here. That's not good. But yeah, so those are the worst picks, according to Jeff Goodman, ever with the NBA draft. You don't want to be on that list. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, Joe Alexander was that kind of a big shooter for West Virginia. We played them that one year.
Oh, yeah, the long hair?
Yeah. Got it. Well, it's longish.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. And Shams now saying Giannis will be traded.
Why? This is like the oldest.
Before the draft.
Yeah.
So
does that move the needle for you, the Giannis trade? I guess I'm not a big Giannis guy. I never have been. Like, he's good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that I think he's really good.
Is he the least graceful superstar that basketball's had in a while? He does not look graceful now. When he drives into the lane, it's just elbows and knees going everywhere. He walks about 4 times. He's very herky-jerky, lanky. There aren't very many greats right now. Maybe Jokic got a little bit of that in him, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of that style. Most of them are fluid,
Yeah.
Does that make a difference? Does Giannis, do the Celtics win with Giannis? Probably the favorite.
Him and Tatum? Yeah, I think so.
There's only one favorite. I mean,
no, you get to have that.
When you
get
win,
to have that for a while.
You defend. That's how it goes. Last question before we turn it over to Mike and the boys from Jaguar State. Would you rather have 2 U.S. Open wins or 1 Masters win?
Would I like to have what now?
2 U.S. Open wins or 1 Masters win?
I would like to have 2 U.S. Open
So
wins.
would I.
Yeah.
That's a
I'd
no-brainer,
love to have 1 U.S. Open and 1 Masters. You didn't give me that option.
I did not give that option.
That is one little stat that I was surprised to stumble into today. The number of, it's like if you win a major, you win more.
Generally, you do.
Like this is the 23rd U.S. Open champion to win multiple U.S. Opens. We looked at the other ones. At the Masters, 19 champions are multiple champions. And at the British Open, it's like 29 of the champions are multiple champions.
Play us out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Hello, Mike.
Hello, Dan.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
World champions.
World champions, baby.
New York Knickerbockers.
Greatest team in the history of the NBA.
What a
Prove
run.
me wrong. You can't.
You can't. It's stunning.
It
Fantastic.
was a great week off.
It was
I'll tell
great.
you.
Yeah, I bet.
It really was.
I saw that you were still up late into the night after that.
I
saw
tweeted
that.
you at 4:38.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
so you're like, it's 4:38 over here in London, bro. I was like, it's 4:38.
I'll see y'all
in the
tomorrow.
States.
Y'all have a good night.
Get out of here. Not gonna miss you.
Yeah, that was
Hawks guy.
that was a great run. It was just
It was amazing, man. It was everything they don't do.
Yeah.
They closed out. They didn't blow anything. They took advantage of every opportunity. They were just absolutely stunning to watch.
Stunning.
It's been so long. You were saying to me before, earlier on a break, you didn't think it would happen in your lifetime
No.
again. You know,
No.
I mean, it happened when we were really young. I was younger than you.
Yeah.
I was like less than 5 years
I was
old.
10. I remember it.
So
it was great.
it didn't really impact
Yeah,
me at
yeah.
all, you know. And all these years, you're like, oh, we're gonna be good. But there's always gonna be one or two teams we just can't get
Yeah.
over, and it wasn't that way, you know.
I mean, I'll say this, and Jeff will confirm. I mean, after falling behind the Hawks 2-1, I didn't think we were going to lose the series, but I said, well, what I'm seeing here is we're not going to win the championship.
Yeah, but you and I talked about that since then.
Yeah.
I think that was the trend. If
It
they
was.
win that third game, I
Yeah.
don't know if they go on the run that they went on.
Good point,
I
'cause
think
they
were like,
changed it
that's
up.
it. Or
Yeah.
back. We know what we're capable of playing like, and
right.
we're either going to do it or we're not.
Yeah.
And honestly, it made me think a lot about Jaguar fandom. You know, and
Me too.
And, I know it hasn't. You think you suffered a long time.
Yeah.
There are teams that have going on out there forever.
What it did do, though, and I'm sure you had these same thoughts, is what it would do. Remember when Tom said he got the letter from the NFL about Miles Jack wasn't down,
right? And
he said to him, "You don't know what that would do for this city," and that's the hope that you hold on to.
Right. I mean, we're smaller than New York, but
Yeah.
we've got our own, passion.
and-
Absolutely,
yeah.
it would transform, and it really I heard you saying, somebody told you, well, they're not going to win 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Right.
Don't care.
I don't care.
Do not care.
I
You're
don't
never
care.
going to take the joy
No.
away. You're never going to
No.
diminish the joy
No.
of that championship. And for Jaguar fans to experience that one time, who knows,
Right.
maybe more.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
It would be great.
it would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
Tears
hoping-
would flow.
Tears. You know
would
what?
flow.
Tears were.
Yes,
I
they
was
did.
surprised. I was
Yeah.
getting teary eyed.
I was too.
On last Saturday night.
Well, what do you got cooking today on a Monday?
That's it. Nick's all the way.
All right. Have a great one then.
Now
I'll
we
be
got
listening.
a lot of Jaguar stuff that I get to catch up on that Tony's already talked a little bit about. We got some of the Trevor Lawrence audio from the Ozone podcast today. We're going to talk about the 2 rookie tight ends. Tanner Koziel really had a nice, impressive offseason to this point, and we're going to talk about their relative impacts compared to each other this year.
Well, welcome back. Good to see you. Have a great show.
Thanks, sir.
Mike Dempsey, Tony Smith, Jaguars Today coming up.
Yeah.
I believe our work is done. Is it time to swerve?
It's time to swerve.
Okay.
Swerve,